Hello! Happy Friday. In fact, happy Friday the 13th. Happy Friday to all our friends past, present, and future that are joining us for our debut. This is Legends Die Live, a Dungeons & Dragons stream brought to you by 6 obsessed and bonkers friends. I'm Mike D, and I'm the Dungeon Master. Basically, that means I'm in charge of everything, but especially in charge of building a fantasy world for my players to play in. These are my players, the people responsible for making a mockery of everything I do, and of fucking things up at every chance they get.
Yes.
We play every Friday here on Twitch, and if you can't catch us live, you can catch us over on YouTube. You can check us out at social media, Legends Die Live, at Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, all sorts of things I don't use. Mechanically, we're playing Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition. Stylistically, we stay pretty close to the rules, but we do bend, break, and homebrew them as well. If that kind of thing interests you, please check out our homebrew document in the links below. Before we begin, we'd like to thank a bunch of affiliates that helped us get this started. First of all, thank you to Sirenscape for their high-quality music and their high-quality community. They're a great place, and I highly encourage you to check them out. And thank you to She Games, He Games for helping us out with our silhouette teasers. Thank you to Bette Noir for helping us out with our logo. She does fantastic art. If you're looking to get something commissioned, check her out as well on Twitter. And then finally, thank you to the local comic shops, Gamescape, Terra's Angels, and Fallout Comics for allowing us to post flyers and kind of spread the word of what we're doing. Our characters this evening are starting at 5th level, and before we go any farther, let's have the players introduce who they are and who they're playing. Peter.
Okay, I am Peter. I am playing Oni Kandor. He is a dragonborn, a black dragonborn fighter wizard. Is that it?
I'm Kelsey. I'm playing Riley, the human cleric from the Light Domain, and who also took a dip into Bard.
I'm playing Felix Venuste. My name is Chris, the Silver-Tongued Halfling. I am also the designated rule master, as I have read the book backwards and forwards far too many times.
Our arbiter, yeah. I'm Marco. I play Agär Firmfoot, the fighter dwarf. That's about pretty much sums it up.
Okay. So while there are 5 of us present, we do have a 6th member. His name is Zach, and he is in the chat. He's moderating for us. So if you have a question or a comment or anything, feel free to talk with Zach. Which brings me to a second point. While the 5 of us will be playing, we will not be in the chat itself. However, if you do want to chat with us personally, you can find us on social media. We might stick around a few minutes after the game as well, see if there's anyone still out there. So, is there anything else?
I think we're good.
I think that's about it.
I think that's everything.
Okay.
Something about
So,
Discord.
before we jump into the present for the story, I'm going to give you a little bit of background information. So, our story began with 2 characters, Oni and Riley, arriving at the Batons. They were drawn there on a whim. When they arrived at the Batons, they quickly realized that the city was far more expensive than previous places they had been. They dropped quite a bit of gold, but they also did some exploring. During their exploring, they came across an individual who offered them a deal, a discount in this highly expensive town, in exchange for completing a task. Go to a town, an abandoned town, 3 days away, and retrieve a scroll from a church. And in exchange, he would give them a fair deal at his shop. Oni and Riley accepted the deal, and they made their way to the abandoned town to find the scroll. So that is where we are going to start, with the 2 characters standing outside the church in the middle of the night, about to enter. As for the other 2 characters, I'll let them introduce themselves on stream. You'll see why. We're going to cut to our title video, and then we're going to jump into the game itself. Okay. So out of almost absolute darkness, a pair of vibrant, silvery eyes, silently and intently, peer through a broken window, cobwebbed. The eyes simply watch as two travelers make their way down a gravel road in the middle of the night. Travelers are moving at a relaxed but cautious pace. The silvery eyes narrow, focusing in on one of them, a tall dragonborn. Peter, would you like to flesh out your character for us?
Sure.
What do the eyes see?
The eyes see a 7'3" black dragonborn, very well built. He wears chainmail, has two horns that, close to the head, kind of go back and curve outward, upon which there is an albino bat just kind of sprawled out on him. He carries on his back a shield, and on the small of his back the scabbard for his sword, which seems to be empty. On one side there is a thick book, a tome, one might assume including spells, and on the other side of his hips there is a hanging crossbow, light crossbow, and just a ton of bolts.
The eyes focus in, absorbing all these details of this stranger approaching the church. Then the eyes shift to his companion. They spot a young, vibrant human. Riley, would you like to flesh out your character?
I'm Riley. Or Kelsey, too. I'm a human with auburn hair and bun buns, much like the ones on my head right now. And I'm carrying a wooden shield with a copper dragon metallic emblem in the middle. And then I'm also wearing scale mail, also much in homage to dragons, also copper, in a sort of modest dress style with the high neck and short sleeves. And I'm also carrying a hand crossbow. Oni has all my bolts.
Seems about right.
As the two companions approach the abandoned and dilapidated church, the silvery eyes slowly pull back into the darkness, vanishing from sight. A heavy silence hangs in the air, broken only by the sound of footsteps on gravel. Oni and Riley, you approach the church, naive to the fact that you are being watched. What would you like to do?
Okay.
Do we knock?
No, that seems... Well, maybe there is someone in there. If there is someone in there, would they be friendly? I mean, this is abandoned town. I do not expect people to knock.
Can't your bat see in the dark?
Yes, that is a good idea.
Don't churches have, like, bat bell houses or something on the top of the church? Maybe you could go in through the bat opening.
Are there any openings where my bat could fly through?
Make a perception check.
Disadvantage?
Yeah, it's a bit dim. The lighting is not quite.
Fuck me. So that was a natural 20, and a disadvantage, that is an 8.
So the natural 20, which is the first roll.
First roll.
Disadvantage
First roll!
is an 8.
Yup. Friday the 13th, y'all.
You, I mean, it's pretty clear you see a set of windows. They look to be broken.
Broken, boarded up or something, or just broken?
You're broken, like broken glass.
Okay.
Your bat could fit in there, but you don't see any other...
Nothing super
Nothing
open.
else.
Okay.
Wait,
Yes.
before he goes, what do we call him?
I don't have name for bat.
You don't have a... Why do you not? He's your friend. You have to have a name for him.
I suppose I did not consider it. I will make up a name for him at some point.
Nah.
I cannot think of one now.
Bruce.
That occurred to Peter. Yume. That will be Bat's name.
Yume?
Yume, yes.
I don't like it.
Okay, if something approaches, hit me. I put my tail on her shoulder, and I will disconnect and have the bat fly in.
Okay, so you send your albino bat fluttering in.
Mm-hmm.
Squeezes
I'm
through
going
the
to do
door.
a perception check if possible.
Okay, give me a perception check for the bat inside.
Echolocation. Wow, 2 8s plus his perception, which now that I actually have it pulled up, is he proficient? He should be. Doesn't specify. So +1, 9.
9.
Mm-hmm.
Your bat's a bit distracted because it just flew through some cobwebs.
It doesn't like these names.
So, it doesn't quite get a full picture of what's happening inside, but there does seem to be some mild activity, some mild movement.
Okay. I relay that information to Riley. There is something in there. I'm not sure what exactly though. It was not
Something
clear.
like a rat, or something like a scary priest man that we don't want to talk to because he's a priest.
Well, there is. Are you not? Well, cleric. That is holy person, no?
I'm not a priest.
Well, I guess that is.
Cleric is not a
true.
priest. They don't have powers. They are lame.
You are not lame. Okay. So I don't know. It was movement of some kind. Enough for my bat to perceive movement.
Well,
Do you want to knock or do you want to go in and simply assess the situation directly?
I don't know, Oni. I don't. This is.
Okay then. I will take the lead and I will open the door.
Okay.
Not like viciously or anything,
Sure.
just kind
You're
of
not kicking it.
gently,
Yeah,
gently
open the door.
opening
Not
it.
going to look at the door. Oh my god.
Okay.
This is correct.
So,
It is abandoned town. It is not like there was warfare here.
Oni, you walk up the
Mhm.
steps. There are like 3 or 4 steps leading up to the door. And as you do so, the wood creaks under your weight, almost giving, but you continue onward, moving to the door, which is just lightly hanging, swinging in the breeze on its hinges. And you put your big clawed hand on it, and you push it open.
Do I see anything?
You're gonna step inside.
Before stepping inside, I kind of want to just kind of pop my head in and look over on the left.
Okay.
Is there anything of note?
You pop your head, look over to the left. Give me a perception check.
Disadvantage!
Disadvantage because it's pretty dark.
I am Dragonborn. 8.
Wow.
It was 16 and then 9 again.
Wow.
And I have -1.
Your eyes are still trying to adjust from the dim light outside to the considerably darker interior of the church. You can tell there's some sort of furniture in the room, but it's going to take you a moment for your eyes to adjust.
Okay. But I do not immediately notice a body of some kind, yes? I will cast Create Bonfire on the left of door.
You will cast Create. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. As you do so, this flame erupts right to the left of the door as another figure in the room becomes startled at it.
I'll have you, fuck it! I'm gonna throw one of my hand axes at him.
Okay, as this dwarf from across the room, watching Oni enter, throws a hand axe. Marco, what'd you roll?
Nat 20!
Nat 20!
Nat 20! He's gonna hit me. I mean, what can I do to that?
As he throws the hand axe.
Which is a d6. 5 plus my strength is 10 points of damage.
Plus 5 for crit.
Plus 5 for crit. Wait, do I crit?
No, it's,
We're
double.
not.
It wasn't that 20, that's right!
15.
Wait, no, I double it. I double the die.
Double 5, yeah.
Yeah, so 15. So 15.
15 points of damage as Oni, an axe
fuck, guys?
comes flying through the air,
I'm dashing towards him.
hitting you right in the shoulder.
Okay.
What was that? Why are you burning down the church?
I'm not burning it down.
As
It's
his
magical.
fire is now kind of flickering over in the corner, illuminating the inside of the church. The shadows are dancing across the place. Blood is dripping down Oni's
I
shoulder.
succeed my concentration check.
Okay, as the bonfire is still going.
I remove the axe and I throw it back.
Okay, attack roll.
Are you throwing it at me?
Yeah, some motherfucker threw an axe at me.
Does he get disadvantage because
Nope,
of...
there's a bonfire next to
There's a
me.
bonfire.
Oh, that's right.
16.
16 meets.
It's
Hits.
Meets it, beats it.
Beats it? Okay.
Bitch. That is plus strength, right?
yeah, 3 plus strength.
Cool. So that is 6 points of damage.
-3 because I'm heavy armor master.
Oh,
As
very
you
good.
throw the axe back at him. There's this axe comes flinging in one direction, hits the dragonborn. He pulls it out, throws it, flings it in the other direction. You try and catch it, but it slips, hitting you right in the neck. You pick it up. What are you guys doing?
Summon my shield.
I'm running out. I've been running at him since I threw it.
Okay.
I summoned my shield.
Okay.
And can I yell something to my companion?
Of course you can.
Yeah. I'm gonna say, keep your wits about you. We've got company.
Riley, you hear this commotion on the inside.
I'm starting to make my
I
way over.
poke my head in the door and cast light on. Oh yeah, I have
There's
glass.
a bonfire there. You can see.
But I'm casting light anyway.
Let's
I
do
have
it.
glass beads woven throughout my hair that I can cast light on as a human beacon. So I do that. And I see all this.
So you step into the doorway. Oni has stepped inside just a little bit, and then you cast light. You can see the two of them. Felix, have you exposed yourself yet?
I don't know.
No. you see a dwarf
Was that my action?
Charging at me.
charging towards Oni. It's not really initiative right now. It's kind of fluid.
Yeah.
Would you like
Can
to
I
do
try
something
to
else?
stop him with Tasha's hideous laughter?
Yeah,
Yeah,
go
you
for
can-
it.
you can
Yeah.
try.
I cast
Yeah.
Tasha's hideous laughter.
I am charging at Oni.
What kind of saving throw is that?
It's a wisdom save.
Yeah.
Cool. DC.
So, DC
14.
14.
As Riley begins to weave her hands, clutching her holy symbol,
Nope.
extending
12.
outwards, the dwarf is just too much in a rage to even be slowed down by it as he charges.
So for
Throw.
1 minute, you are laughing hilariously on the ground.
Oh, you failed.
He failed.
I failed.
Oh, you failed. I thought you succeeded.
No,
Okay.
no, I failed.
So Agär is running halfway there, and then he stops, and he just starts clutching his side and
Look-
pointing at the
Look
funny
at the
human.
gecko man and the bunny hair. You look ridiculous, the two of you. The pair of you.
I don't think you
You
can be that
can't-
cohesive.
You can't talk,
Yeah,
bro.
you're
You
laughing
look
nonstop.
ridiculous.
There you go.
He's trying to through the laughter of the spell that is consuming him mentally at the moment.
Great.
Ouch.
Okay, now what?
I think we
Should we
killed
tie
this
him
one.
up?
Yes, let's tie him up. I
Okay.
like that idea.
Let's do that.
I move over to the body and tie it up.
As he starts reaching out, dissonant whisper.
Jeez, dudes. That's a wisdom save, right?
Correct.
What's your DC?
16.
Oh,
Fuck me.
wow.
I fail.
Yes.
From some unknown source, Oni can feel his mind being attacked at the moment, penetrated by some sort of invasive magic.
15 damage.
Motherfuckers, dude.
Jesus!
Holy shit. I'm gonna use my second wind. God damn. So I move away from wherever it came from. Which
Yeah.
way was that? Is it...
Towards the front.
Okay, so I move back towards the door
Yeah, you
as
move
I
back.
inform Riley. There is something... I do not know. It is something
Really well.
painful.
Should we leave?
I don't know.
Felix, give me just a sleight of hand check to see if you stay hidden.
Stealth?
Yes, I do. Sleight of hand, that is...
He was already stealth before.
Yeah. 26.
26.
Wow.
I'm not quite sure the source of this second onslaught.
I go look for it. I am not scared of you.
Am I still laughing?
Yes.
Yeah, for 1 minute. 1 minute hasn't quite passed.
Well, you
yet.
get a wisdom save at the end of the return.
Oh, so every 6 seconds I get a saving.
I'm gonna go further into the
no.
church.
Every...
Okay.
18
So
seconds.
now that there's
6
a
to
bonfire
return.
Every
within
round.
here, and
Yeah.
Look at this back
Riley
around.
has cast
18
light
seconds.
on your.
Yeah.
Okay.
The lights got down. She's
I cast
concentrating.
it on.
She cast.
Light's
it
not
on.
concentration.
Oh, it's not.
Damn it.
Neither
It's
is
not.
Tasha's.
It's not. So she
I
walks
succeed on the
in,
concentration.
and what you
Tasha
see.
fails.
Oh, so that means.
Yeah. So what you see, guys, is 3 rows of pews. Oh, sorry. Yeah, 3 rows. 3 on the left, 3 on the right. You move towards the center where there's a dais with a lectern right in the middle and 4 pedestals standing around it. You see a chest over in one corner. Bunch of windows, mosaics, items of the sort. It's kind of what you're looking at.
Nothing happens to me. Oni, why is things keep happening to you? Nothing is happening to me.
Approach the ugly one on floor. I try again.
To tie me up?
Yeah.
Wait, don't I get to a wisdom saving
Try
throw
to
before you
wisdom
do
save,
that?
yeah.
Go for it. Give us a wisdom save.
13 plus 2 is 15.
Ass.
Okay,
Makes
so
it.
you succeed
Should we roll initiative now?
as
I'm still going to try and time up.
Wait, do I get an action? Or was that my action?
That
that was
at the
end
end
of
of
your
your
save?
turn,
Okay,
end of your
alright,
turn.
cool.
Yeah. So, you failed. What are you doing?
I'm going to try and time up.
Okay.
Strength contest.
Contested
Yeah.
Yeah,
athletics?
contested athletics.
Motherfucker, I'm rolling like shit.
8 plus 9, 17.
I rolled a 5 plus
So
6, so no.
He jumps on you to try and grapple you, but you put your foot or your hands right in the middle of his chest and you push him off. You stagger to your feet.
Off me, you bastard. I pull out my maul,
Okay.
and I want to swipe at the gecko man.
Want to swipe at the gecko man?
Yeah,
Okay.
with my maul.
Let's all roll initiative at this point.
Okay.
Damn it.
I have such a good idea. Let's kill each other, guys. Let's do it.
It's apparently going to happen, so. They've done plenty of damage to me.
20 to 25. 15 to 20.
17.
17.
Ooh. Plus 3.
Plus 1.
Yeah. Okay, so we got. Oops, we got.
Felix, then Oni.
How bad's Oni looking?
Rough. This is brutal.
10 to 15.
13.
10.
Extra bad.
Okay.
He's okay. I will be fine.
Okay.
Yeah, if I can
Felix.
Whole
You're up.
person on Oni.
That's a wisdom save as well, right? Yep. God damn it.
To give us a little bit of
Failed.
perspective.
You're up.
No, I'm up.
Oh yeah. Alright,
Oh,
so,
yeah.
Wait. Bonus action. Inspire Agär.
How are you celebrating this?
Because I have a weird gecko man attacking me.
I didn't attack you. You attacked me.
You set fire to the house.
I did not.
To the church.
I did not.
Okay.
That's what it looked like in my peripheral.
Okay, who's up?
I'm inspiring Agär. Go on now, swing your axe. I'll sit back and relax.
That's good.
I'll take a few steps over here, and you'll strike them with fear. And now you get a d6.
Ooh, thank you.
Cool. So wisdom save at the end of my turn. Is it end of my turn or start of what?
End of your turn.
Okay. Please work. 15 minus 1. 14.
Does not work.
I figured.
Ooh.
Kill him.
Yep. I'm going for the attack. And I have my extra attack, and I'm going to use my action surge.
Okay, Agär.
Well,
as you
just do your first two first.
As you
Okay.
go in to attack him, the two figures, the two skeletons on the ground that you had been inspecting before, begin to pull themselves up into a form. They begin to take shape, and one of them is holding a wicked-looking sickle, and the other one is a bigger form that has some sort of bear hide, but they're still they're both skeletal forms as they appear
Oh, dear.
behind you, and so they start moving in your direction.
Okay. In that case... Shit. I'm going to look the dragon in the face, the dragonborn in the face, grab him. I noticed the skeletons, right?
You can hear them animating as they sort of pull themselves together, and then their bare bone feet are scraping across the church floor as they approach you, so you can definitely hear them coming.
So I look back at them, I'm going to look at the dragon, and against my better judgment...
You don't have good judgment.
I do have good judgment. I'm wise. I'm gonna say, we'll team up.
I can't reply.
You can't.
It's paralyzed.
We'll team up now, and when we're done, you try anything, I'll fucking kill you. And I'm gonna turn around and go for one of the skeletons.
You
Okay.
amuse me.
Which one would you? There's one holding a sickle, and it's kind of smaller, and there's a bigger one with bear hide.
I'm going to attack the one holding the sickle.
Okay, go for it.
All right.
So as you turn around, you move into battle with the sickled one.
Okay. All
Go
right.
for it.
Here we go. That's 18 to hit.
That'll hit.
All right. That's my maul. That is 9 plus 5 is 14 points of damage.
Woo.
I'm gonna use my extra attack. 18 plus 8 is 26 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
That is, I get to reroll natural ones. 6 plus 5, 11 points of damage.
Why do you get to reroll natural ones?
I get to reroll ones and 2's great weapon fighting.
Oh,
Yeah,
right.
it wasn't
That's not a natural one.
Well, I mean, just like.
Yeah.
That's 12, not.
Okay, so Agär, you take your maul, and right as you turn around to go to him, the skeleton grabs you by your bandolier, and he's coming in to bite you, but you take your maul, and just with one big swoop, you hit him, and he just goes clattering into a pile of bones.
What?
Just like that, just sprayed across, and at the point where you sort of instinctively, he grabbed you, you grabbed him, you hit him, and now you're just holding an arm holding a sickle.
And let that be a lesson to you, you bony bastard. I'm gonna throw the arm down,
Okay.
and I guess that's the end of my turn.
Okay, now we go to the other one. So this one has been scattered across the floor. This one is going to move in towards you. And it's going to make an attack against you.
All right,
It's just going to try and bite you.
bring it.
That's an 18.
Hits.
You suffer 6 points of damage as he grabs you by the forearm and just sinks its teeth.
What
right
kind of
into you.
damage?
Piercing.
3 points of damage.
So we now go to Riley. Riley, what would you like to do?
The other skeleton's still up, so I will use my bonus action. I will cast Spiritual Weapon.
On what? On the
It just-
skeleton?
it just-
On me?
It,
On
it gets
location.
created.
Okay. So,
God, I thought I had attacked somebody.
It just pops into existence.
And I rolled a 8 to hit.
and where would you like to place the spiritual weapon?
Oh, I'm placing it right next to the skeleton, and it is going to be a giant, scary-looking dragon head.
Is this giant dragon head of magical energy apparates next to the dwarf.
And it tries to jump him.
Tries to take a chomp, but the skeleton had just finished biting Agär and ducked out of the way.
And Zine, for my action, since
okay.
that missed, I will cast Sacred Flame.
Sacred Flame? Okay, go for it. Make
Dex
it careful.
save from the skeleton.
Dex save. That is a 14.
Damn, that's my save.
Beats it. So again, actually your Sacred Flame goes right through it, but because it's just a spine, it goes right alongside of it and misses. As we now go to back top of the round, Felix.
Man, we are whiffing
Making a
hard.
beeline for the chest.
Yeah.
Make it beeline for the chest, so you're hopping down.
Yeah.
Okay, give me just an athletics check.
God, beautiful. God, that's beautiful. Where the hell's my athletics? There we go.
-1.
Oh, yeah, mine. No, 0. So 16.
Oh, right.
16.
Jack of all trades.
So as during all this commotion, from the top of the rafters, a halfling jumps down. Describe yourself real quickly.
I am dressed in the uniform of the Bardic Ambassadors, with a silk green button-down shirt, very crisp colors. It is very clean and elegantly shiny. It is tucked into tight silk dress pants, solid black with a brown skin belt and brown leather shoes. And I have a beautiful slicked back hair and a goatee. I'm going to use my action to flip the chest open.
Okay, you flip the chest open and you immediately start, I assume, rummaging around.
Oh yeah.
Okay, investigation check.
Luck.
Luck.
I use luck. 7.
7. There's a bunch of basically cloth. You kind of get the sense that there are robes of some sort. There are candles in here. You see some incense. You're rooting around. You're not really seeing anything that strikes you as out of the ordinary.
Let's take the robe out.
Okay, take the robe out.
Yep.
Any movement? Oni, you're on deck.
I want to dash back into the room that we came in.
Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Close the door.
Sure. You run inside, and then with the back of his heel, he kicks the door and closes him in. As now the halfling appeared, rummaged through some stuff, and then disappeared from sight. As we now go to Oni, the black-skinned dragonborn.
Who is still held person.
Yep.
Still a held person.
So wisdom save. And that's a 13.
13.
Nope. I have a -1 wisdom, y'all. Like,
Alright.
I'm stuck here.
Dar.
All right, I'm gonna hit the skeleton.
Okay, go for it.
I'm also gonna thank Riley. Thanks for the help, lass. I got this. 23.
Oh yeah, that'll hit.
All right. That I get to reroll 2s. Whoop. I'll just. Oh, there we go. Ooh, damn. 11 plus 5. 16. What's the damage?
16 points of damage?
Yep.
Woo. Nice. As you hit him, and you immediately just send ribs scattering off into the parts of the church. And
He's dead?
No, I mean he's still alive.
okay.
But you just knock like a big portion of his ribs out of the way. They scatter. They clatter as they scatter. What else?
Yeah, I think I think that'll do.
That'll do.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say, back off, bonehead.
It's gonna take another chomp and swipe at you.
Bring it.
Okay. That's an 11.
Nothing.
Okay, so it tries to bite down on you, but you take your maul and your handle, you just stick it right in its mouth, and you pull down its jaw.
Oh my God.
Disconnecting its jaws.
Yes!
You go to Riley.
I'm gonna use my spiritual weapon as my bonus action to hit him.
Okay.
So chompy chompy.
Chompy chompy.
That is a 19.
That'll hit.
Oh, nice.
16 points of damage.
16 points of damage. Nice. At
Damn.
this time, the jaws of the spiritual dragon face connect with the skeleton, pulling it back, wrenching again more of its bone, more of its collarbones go flying.
Is it
Anything
still
else?
alive?
It's still alive.
Alright.
Wow.
It's looking pretty rough, but it's still going. It's very animated.
Use my I'll use my movement to run toward Oni.
Okay.
And as my action, I just kind of like, Oni, what is wrong with you? Why aren't you moving, Oni? There's a scary skeleton.
Felix, what are you doing inside the room?
I'm rummaging through the pockets in the robe and just tearing the room apart, trying to find it.
Investigation check.
Come on,
It's
buddy.
dark in here.
Come on, buddy.
Yes. Okay. 17.
17.
Wait, does he have disadvantage because it's dark or no? Do you have a light source?
Yeah, disadvantage.
17.
Yeah.
Yes!
So yeah, 17 was the lesser.
17. Okay, so you're rummaging through, and what are you looking for? Are you looking for anything specific or just something valuable?
You know what I'm looking for.
Okay,
I know.
you pull out a piece of paper, and for a second you're like, yes, and then you open it up. It's not what you're looking for.
Damn it.
Papers just go fluttering. One of them lands on your shoulder, you
Right.
brush it off.
There were
Continue.
a bunch of papers in this room too, right?
Yeah, bunch of papers.
Look
Just
at
like a
them.
desk.
All of
You're
them.
gonna keep rummaging.
Yeah.
Okay.
Find everything in this room. Tear it apart.
Do you have to concentrate on hold person?
Yeah.
Okay. Oni.
Nope.
We go to Agär. Oni's
Alright.
still being just
You thought you were gonna win.
captivated.
I didn't think we were gonna fight.
I'm gonna attack the skeleton.
Go for it.
It rolled an 18, but it was like tilted, and then I
Roll
just
again.
okay. Roll again. Nat 20.
Woo!
Gosh.
Damn, man. My rolls are sucking.
Yeah.
Three
This is not
or
making
6 and 5 is 11 points of damage. Plus, wait, no, that's 6, 12,
Agár.
12 plus 5.
Give me the final blow.
I'm going to be like, after I pull his jaw down, I'm gonna look at him and I'm gonna say, I fucking told you to fuck off. And I'm just gonna bring my maul down and leave nothing but skeletal dust in the air.
Okay, so you do that. You bring your maul down, and it comes right down through the skull, compressing its spine, causing it to shatter outwards. And then as you do so, the hide that it was wearing kind of gets like stuck, wrapped around your maul, and you're kind of shaking it off.
Okay. And for my movement, I'm going to turn around.
Okay.
And I'm going to look at Riley and say, "What's your business here?"
Okay.
That one can't talk.
Are there windows in this church that are not blown out?
That are not blown out?
That are not broken?
Correct, there are.
I'm going to use thaumaturgy.
Okay.
And I'm going to simultaneously shatter all the windows as this really loud, creepy man voice comes on and says, "Stop! You've destroyed my acolytes. You've desecrated my temple. Do not move." That's it.
Is that an
Do I hear this?
intimidation?
To
Yeah, I
be
hear this.
clear, though, are you saying that,
It's thaumaturgy. Do I have to say that?
or is it just a voice
No.
that pops up?
Thaumaturgy, you amplify your own voice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
thaumaturgy modifies
Oh,
you.
fuck. Okay, well, I'm trying to hide discreetly, like, so you can't like, turn my back around and do it.
Sleight of hand check.
Sleight of mouth.
Disadvantage, because that's pretty shitty. But I'll take that. 20. Unnatural.
20. So as she turns around, this voice booms out. The windows shattering inwards.
Okay, I don't see that it comes from her.
Right.
Great.
Felix, you heard
I
this
don't
as
know
well.
what your business is, but I think we should listen to this creepy voice in the sky.
I don't hear that.
Not till my business is concluded. I ain't scared of fucking nothing.
Am I up?
We're kind of not in initiative, so it's kind of fluid at
Alright,
this
so let's see.
point.
As soon as I hear that, I think, fuck that thing.
Felix.
I'm protected. So, I'm in a room full of paper and candles. I'm burning this shit down.
Do it!
Take out flint and tinderbox, light candles, and start burning paper.
You're gonna start burning paper?
Yeah, burn this whole place down.
The whole place?
Whole place, as much as I can.
Give me a nature check to try and start.
I rolled a
fire.
nat 1. Survival.
You're more paralyzed.
Yeah.
Survival.
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 Today, and I
21.
21. Okay, so you
Would've
start to
been
get
the same.
Yeah.
you start to get a fire going.
Yeah, I'm gonna set fire to all the paper in the room. Take a single candle.
As you start lighting a single match. You get the match going, and then you grab a couple pieces of paper. You get that going, and as you do so, in the room, standing next to you, a cloud of vapor forms and then coalesces down into the creature, into the shape of a four-legged creature.
Oh fuck.
And standing before you is the image of a wolf. And the
Invisibility.
wolf, the outline of the wolf is sort of like almost like glassy in nature, but the inside of it looks like a swirling collection of colored clouds, almost as if the aurora borealis was trapped inside this being.
That's not too scary.
And it starts right before you're about to light the whole thing. So you've got like the thing in your hand, and it appears. And because this came up way sooner than I expected.
So you're casting invisibility?
Probably not.
Oh.
He knows.
Oh.
He's aware.
Very much just holding my little candle.
Shaking.
It's going to.
Wow, well done.
It's going to growl at you. It's just like it's come up right into your space, and just.
You're invading my personal space.
Rick and Morty.
Dissonant whisper.
Oh, come on,
Dissonant
dude.
whisper.
Yeah.
What's happening?
a wisdom save.
Yeah.
I'm guessing this thing is wise as bug.
It's 21.
Oh god.
It must be nice.
Yeah, that's. Now I'm just gonna piss it off. 8 damage.
Wolf's gonna bite you. 8 damage against the wolf?
8.
So it still takes damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh god.
No, sorry, 4. Half damage.
4. Okay. Hold on a second. This
Unless it's
was
somehow immune to psychic damage. That'd be nice.
I believe you started your introduction with "they will fuck up all your plans."
Yep.
Yeah, it's true.
We're just trying to prove you right.
Boy, was I foreshadowing.
I'm not really
things.
trying, it's just happening.
Okay. It's going to take a bite at you.
I'm actually not
Alright.
doing anything here.
Godspeed,
I'm
buddy.
paralyzed.
Well, it's concentration.
Okay.
It's a 14
If he
hit.
takes damage.
Doesn't hit.
Doesn't hit. So it's vapor-like jaws for a second. They become like solid matters, but they miss just right to your side.
I drop the candle on the pile of papers that I had assembled to burn the building down, and I run outside like, help! Just start. I open up the door and
Okay.
just book it out to the other side of the altar.
So the 3 of you hear this.
Wait, did you take damage just then?
No.
No, it missed. It missed with its bite. What are you guys doing? The 3 of you. So
What do
you
you
run
mean?
outside.
I'm frozen in space and time.
As when I said that I still had not until my business is concluded here, I started walking back to the chest that he opened because we had looked at it earlier. And now that I hear this, I'm gonna run towards him.
Okay, so Agar's running.
Then I killed that guy, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
I wanted to use my movement to get out. If
So
possible.
you're out. You're outside.
Wait, outside, or
I
did you?
get-
Were you going back into the church?
No, I wanted to go out. Oh no, out into the church.
Into the church.
Oh, out into the church. Oh,
Yeah,
my bad.
sorry.
yeah,
I
because
thought you meant
you were calling
outside.
for me, right?
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
But,
So you step out
yeah,
as
opportunity
Agar's
attack.
running into you.
Yes. The wolf gets opportunity attack.
Okay, Wolf gets opportunity attack.
Can't you bonus action disengage?
It's
No,
a-
it's level 2.
That's a 19.
I will cutting words that. Fuck. Not enough.
He
You
hits.
take 10 points of force damage.
Oh gosh. All right.
Of what damage?
Force damage.
Force damage.
Could you
As
do
this
me
time-
the kindness of doing a concentration check, please?
Yes.
DC 10. Constitution.
Damn it!
Yay!
Wait, no, that's a 9.
No,
That's
that's a 9. I have +1 constitution.
Oh, okay.
How long does that spell last?
1 minute.
1 minute. It's
minute.
10 rounds, right?
Yeah, it is
okay.
10 rounds.
Right.
We're getting close.
We're halfway there.
Do I see a fucking fire igniting in the back corner of the church?
You see light coming from
Okay, I think to myself, oh my god, it worked. And then, Oni, we have to go! And I just start dragging Oni out the front door of the church.
Alright, strength check as you drag this 7-foot tall dragonborn.
7. That's
7.
equal to my strength.
You drag him a square.
Wait, isn't the door the other way?
Oh, you're leaving.
Leaving. Drag you to the fire.
Yeah. It is not the kind of dragonborn I am.
You are. I am.
So we're the comic relief in this. You and me. Huh?
Okay.
I guess I guess with up, but on my turn I want to start digging through the chest again.
I'm gonna hold off the wolf.
You don't know there's a wolf yet.
Oh.
Yeah, I just yell for help.
Yeah, he yelled for help. I'm gonna stand in the
I can
door
run.
and like protect him from whatever might be in there.
Yeah.
Okay, Agar, you stand in the doorway looking, and you spot a wolf.
Okay.
And it turns into a cloud of vapor.
Ah.
Disappears from your sight,
Oh.
and then the wolf reappears. We're going to go ahead and use this black pawn. Appears over here.
It's just misty stuff.
As I'm running, I stop. Fuck me.
Yeah, as you're running towards this chest and Agar, you're kind of up in there.
Do I hear him say "fuck me"?
Yeah.
All right, then I turn around.
Okay.
And do I see the wolf?
You do see the wolf.
I'm gonna charge it.
Okay,
11.
go for it.
All right.
So
I'm gonna
brutal, dude.
smash it with my hammer.
Okay.
Oh.
It's a very
No, that's
unpleasant start for me.
11.
11
Yeah.
misses.
Yeah.
So your maul comes down and it turns into a cloud. So your maul just slams right into the wood panels, causing it to splinter up, and then it coalesces right next to your hammer.
Figured that was gonna happen.
Kind of escaped initiative.
I want to drop another match into the box.
I've been keeping in tune with initiative.
Okay.
Every time he goes, I do a saving throw. Then
Okay.
Agär immediately starts talking, so I just don't say anything unless I succeed. I have yet to do so. I don't know when the wolf would go, though, so maybe, yeah, you have been. I don't know.
Yeah. So who's up? That
Riley.
was just Agär?
Yeah, so now
So Riley then me.
Riley.
Right.
I'm going to keep dragging Oni.
Okay.
That's a 13, and as I drag him, I'm going to do a first level healing word to see if this will work.
Yay! Healing word or cure wounds?
Healing word, because I action dragged you.
Oh, fair enough.
And I'm going to say, you know how much I need you. Oh, I need you like the sun. I'm gonna put my arm around you and drag you away. How much
As
is
you
it?
move him another 5 to 7 feet. Actually, no.
How much?
5?
You just go half movement.
Yeah.
That was a pretty good roll for
Drag
you.
him
Yeah.
That was a 15 that you rolled, right?
out the door.
We're just depending on our non-strong skills
For
here.
my turn, just abandon us in the box. And then is there another room across from the one that we were in first?
There is.
Yeah, we'll head into that one.
Okay.
Oh, we got far.
Lovely.
Thank you.
Okay. Lock is it's currently locked.
Fuck. Try to pick it with these tools.
Okay. This will be your action.
Alright. So good. That was better. Yes. God, it's beautiful. 19.
19. It's a church door. It's pretty straightforward.
Easy enough.
I think you take a step inside.
Alright.
Okay. This seems to be a bit of a private chamber. There are a couple mirrors in here, one book, and lots of candles. Kind of on like a desk type setup.
Alright. Anything flammable?
Only the book, really.
Fuck it, yeah, burn it. Put it on the bed. See if we can catch the bed on fire.
Okay, so you use your action to come in.
Yeah.
So that'll be next round.
Alright, cool.
14.
Does that make it?
No,
No.
he's at 16.
He's so
I've rolled this
heavy!
before.
It's like, what are you standing there for?
I'm excited.
So in
To
the
be fair,
church,
we're at round like 8 now.
yeah. So you got 2 more.
Two
That might be the
more
first
to
time in D&D history that like a spell actually wears off.
Yeah.
Because of time.
Mhm.
So there's the 2 rooms, the chest, the pews. What are those 2 columns by the? No. Like at the entrance.
Here?
That one and the other one. What are those?
It's kind of tough to tell from this far, but you can tell that they're pedestals holding something. You imagine that they're braziers.
Okay. Now the altar that's there. Do I see anything on it?
Yes.
Those would be lit by the fire. Or the bonfire.
Well, the bonfire I had imagined being like right here.
Sorry, visually
Yeah.
lit.
It was like.
It would be
Visually lit.
Okay.
Right,
Sure.
yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, visually. At the braziers themselves.
Yeah.
Did I notice anything on the altar or the 3 pedestals that were there?
Yeah, so there are 4 pedestals right here. And there seem to be opalescent marbles on top of the pedestals.
Opalescent marbles. Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna attack the wolf.
Okay?
Yeah. No, not 2.
That too.
Wait. Oh no, I can't use extra attack unless I hit.
No,
Yeah.
you can.
I can?
Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
Bring your
it's
maul
only-
down.
yeah,
The
second,
wolf
second.
dodges out of the way for a second.
There you go.
All right, 27.
That'll hit.
Does it damage it?
We'll roll.
We'll find
Roll
out.
the damage first.
Ooh.
Much better.
8 plus 5.
13.
13? 13.
As your maul, it's kind of like swinging your maul through fog. Like
Oh.
it's not much resistance, but The wolf does yelp a little bit
Oh, cool. All right.
in pain.
As my movement. Actually, never mind. I'm done.
Okay. Agär, Riley.
Drag Oni out the fucking church.
Okay.
You guys-
Strength check as you
Yeah, I
do
was
so.
trying to find the right die. 11.
11. Yeah, you drag him just outside.
You guys don't get to do anything.
I didn't get to do shit.
You damaged
All right.
me.
Yeah, I'm trying to burn the book. Place it on the second most flammable thing in the room.
Okay. Give me another survival check to start another fire.
Are you actually an arsonist? What is happening?
Apparently.
He's like, I didn't know either.
11.
11. This one's struggling a little bit. Just
It's just lighting a match.
this room's a bit more moldy than the other one,
Oh.
so the flame's not quite catching.
Son of a bitch. Yeah. Do I notice anything written in the book while I'm trying to burn it?
Yeah, that's the priority.
Do not burn!
Yeah.
Give me a perception check. Disadvantage because you're trying to burn it. You're not taking the time to read it.
Yeah, no, that's
You want me to do it?
No.
no.
Yeah, I can't. I'm not paying attention.
Okay, no. So nothing stands out to you. Oni.
Cool. Let's see what happens, huh? Hey, it worked. 17.
Alright. 17.
One round away from it actually dissipating.
Yeah.
So
It'll never happen.
you've been feeling your small human companion dragging you out, and you finally snap to.
Oh my god! I thought you were going to be like that forever!
I get down on a knee and I hug Riley. You are blessing. Thank you. I kind of nuzzle because I can't really give her a kiss.
Okay.
Whoa!
And I turn around and I go,
What?
I do not know if I want to kill wolf, dwarf, or little man. Or all three in what order.
Why don't we just let them kill each other?
Very well, I will wait for the winner. I stand at the door waiting.
Agär.
All right, I am going to.
I also yell, stop setting fire to place!
You hear it, Felix.
I ignored God. I'm probably going to ignore anyone else.
I eventually, I guess. Nah, I don't want to do that. Okay, I'm going to run around and collect all the marbles that are on the thing and put them in my bag.
Okay.
Yeah. I know I get opportunity attack from the wolf, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
So wolf's gonna take a snap at you. That's yeah, that's an unnatural 20 to hit.
Yeah, it's
Okay, so you suffer 10 points of force damage.
7.
Nope, 10.
Oh, force damage.
Force damage.
Oh dear. Okay.
Yeah.
That's.
And so you collect this first marble, you snag it. You collect this second marble, you snag it.
It's forced.
Yeah.
And then Marco or Agär, as you're running to collect the third one, there's a skylight above you with just a stream of moonlight coming in. And as you're running around with these opal marbles in your hand, you pass by the stream of light coming in, and the marbles begin to they begin to glow, but they also begin to emanate heat. Not in a aversive fashion, but you can just they feel
Like warm. Okay.
when you do that. As you continue towards, so you 1, 2, you're continuing towards the third. So that's 5, 10, 15, 20. Do you want to go for the fourth?
25 to the altar, because you said there's one in the middle, right?
No,
Or,
so it's-
there's not one in the altar. Okay, yeah, I'll go to the last one.
Okay, so that's all your movement.
All right, cool.
Actually.
Yeah.
Okay. And now you have 2 glowing and 1's not glowing.
I'm putting them in my backpack.
Okay, and you can feel them emanating
Okay.
this heat. Okay. Riley.
Oh,
I think they're just waiting for us.
don't know. Oni. Is that... I don't know what to do. I'm just saying.
Scroll could be in there. And I intend to have conversation or kill. Either or both. I wait.
What if they get to see scroll and then when they come out we ambush them?
I do not like ambush. It is not honorable.
And it's not what?
Honorable. There is no honor in
The
it.
dwarf attacked you with an axe immediately.
I am
That
not
is
like ugly man. I am better than him.
I am ugly.
So you're gonna spend your action having this conversation.
Yeah.
Use action to pout.
Oh, fine, then just pout.
Right,
I will.
Your turn.
Successful.
So
Oh, I
that
thought
was
that
the
was
turn.
our turn.
That was.
Yeah.
I was giving you the opportunity. Do you want to just use it to converse?
Yeah, that's fine. I don't.
You
really
still
like
have your
it.
dragon head out, right?
It should still be. Yeah.
Presumably, yeah.
I'm gonna kill him.
Okay.
I like Xena.
Okay.
We have the conversation as we go back up to Felix.
Found the damn book.
There's dust flying in the air as you're trying to, you're moving stuff around, you're pulling open drawers, you're just trying to like match it, you're coughing a little bit as this dust is settling into your lungs. Give me another survival check to see if you can light this shit.
Thankfully, I'm short enough to I'm short enough so like the steam, the smoke's less of a problem. Nat 20.
Nat 20.
I manifest a flamethrower.
There's just one spark and the book begins to ignite.
I'm going to gingerly place it on the bed.
There wasn't a bed, it was a desk, but you can do that.
Yeah, sure. Wood desk?
Yep.
Hell yeah. And then open the door and I just sprint forward towards the place where we initially entered. Like, time to go.
Okay.
Seeing this, as
Yeah.
it is Oni's turn, I will turn around and pick up Riley and put her on my shoulders.
Okay.
I say, we are leaving. We go other way too.
I don't consent to this.
Stronger than you.
Contested grapple.
Contested athletics.
Bring it, bitch.
Oh, you probably got me there. I actually rolled a 5.
Oh,
Is it athletics, you said? 11.
8.
Okay.
Wow.
Neither of them is doing very well, but Oni manages to just outpower the human. So you pick her up, and where are you going?
I follow to where I see Felix running, but just I parallel.
Within?
So
Or
So-
this way? Outside or inside?
outside.
So-
And
So,
I'm
like,
going to try and turn the corner if I
Okay.
Circle
I
around us.
am simultaneously banging my fist into his back.
can. That's
Okay.
fair. That's
So-
what my
so
shield
the
is.
two of you- So the
Yeah.
two of you are, let's say you've joined up and you're leaving this way.
Wait, no. I want
that-
to get the other ball. I want to get the other marble.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So Oni is starting moving this way. All right, and then
My
Zagar. So you're gonna go.
So I'm gonna
Easy enough. You grab the other one.
move the other one.
That's 10
Take my
feet.
action to dash.
Okay. Which direction?
I'm following him back out. I trust that he's accomplished our mission.
So it's 5, 10, 15, 20.
And then I'm gonna. Is he in the way of the door? Do I have to shove him out of the way for?
Isn't the door
you-
to
no,
the
the door's
burning
over here.
room?
Okay,
Over
then
It's
yeah,
very
I'm gonna run out.
So, yeah, I don't
And
know.
I said, "Let's go."
How's the fire in there?
Aren't they gonna run through burning room?
There's a fire in the corner that's beginning to sort of gather steam.
Okay,
Alright.
but we can run out the way we came in without.
Yes, it's
Yeah.
beginning to pick up. It hasn't like the church itself hasn't caught flame yet.
Okay.
It is moldy church.
Yeah, it's pretty. It's
It's human.
old.
But yeah, so there's 3 sources of fire right now, right? I got the two rooms now, and I also lit the chest.
The chest.
Oh, did you? I forgot.
Yeah, he
Yep.
did.
Spent the whole time doing that.
Okay.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, there's 3 sources of fire.
All right.
Yep. And I'll run out the church out the back the way we came.
Okay.
And then I'll start heading out of town, like whatever that direction is.
I'm following him.
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys exit the church. You guys exit the church.
Mm-hmm.
We have this wooden church. 3 sources of fire flickering. This town has seen more activity than it has in a long time. And at this point, we're going to take a quick break.
Hey.
We'll be back in 5 to 10 minutes to see what happens next. So we'll be back soon.
Thank you for tuning in.
All right, we're back.
All right.
After a hectic and unexpected opening to our campaign, we have 2 of our characters, Felix and Agär, the halfling and the dwarf, who found themselves in this church searching for a scroll. They could not find it, so in a moment of panic, they decided to set the entire church on fire, or at least attempt to.
Turns out I'm an arsonist. Who knew?
Simultaneously, our two other characters, Oni and Riley, the Dragonborn and the human, also entered the church, but they were looking for the scroll. The two pairs got into a conflict with one another, and eventually, after much back and forth, the little halfling started some fires, said, "We gotta run," and him and his dwarf friend dashed outside. In the meantime, the human and the Dragonborn were also pulling themselves out of the church, going out the front entrance. So, we're gonna begin with Agär holding Felix, charging away, and we're actually gonna switch screens.
I thought it was my turn. No, it's not me.
So they're charging this way around the corner, back where they came from. So you're about right there. Say a little fluid with the movement, but that's
Okay.
kind of what are you guys doing?
As I'm running and carrying him, I'll be like, right, where's the ribbon? Did you get it?
No, I couldn't find it, but fuck it. I just the whole church on fire. We're good.
I'm gonna halt. Be like,
What are you
Stop
doing?
running.
wait. No, we need to make sure the scroll is destroyed. Dreyfus said he could tell if we were lying or something. He has his method. If we're
Right.
not certain, we may have come here in vain.
If it's in the church,
Okay.
it's gonna burn.
It's
While you guys are having this conversation,
Full
Oni,
dash. Full dash.
the black scale dragonborn carrying Riley the human,
As he's carrying
Go
me,
ahead. Chicken fight.
just comes screeching in
easily
towards
train.
you guys.
as he's carrying me, I'm casting locate object.
Casting locate object. Okay. Okay.
I'm looking for the nearest green ribbon.
I
You're
am
looking for the nearest green ribbon.
shouting at the ugly pair of short people.
Okay.
Dishonorable fox, what is your problem? Why would you simply attack like this? There are skeletons, undead creatures, and spectral wolves, and you decide to attack Dragonborn. Have you never seen one before? You ignorant fools!
First off, you made a fire.
I made fire. You set fire. Make way. We must undo this.
Technically,
I move right past him.
Are you gonna allow him to move past you?
No.
There's no initiative.
No,
It's kind of fluid.
I'm not. I'm gonna put my hand on his chest.
One hand-
I'll put my hand on his chest like
You
that.
can't reach my chest. I use
My
my
hand is
tail to
just
get
like-
it out of the way. I'm swatting.
Smack.
I can't
Okay.
swat my hand out of the way.
He's
have a
attempting
tail.
to. He's attempting.
All right. I'm gonna say, mate, listen. If we're after the same thing, we need to work together.
When
You're
I get
not
back, I
that
will
busy
kill
saying
Dreyfus.
things. I don't know what you're after at all. I'm
We
saying
don't-
this
we don't know
behind
what they're
Oni's
after
back.
We don't know what they're after yet.
I can only imagine that that's the only reason everybody's here.
That's true.
When I get back, I am killing Dreyfus.
And in this time frame.
Why?
Right.
You're right. It's not his fault. He's ignorant.
Oh, wait, mate.
walking.
Give me 1 second.
I am
Listen.
listening. You can walk and talk. Come on.
All right, I'm walking
Put
in.
me down.
I put
I am
Felix.
sorry.
I put Felix down too.
Okay, you put Felix down.
So wait, you guys are sitting here about Dreyfus. Oh, then we got the same mission. Mission's done.
It is not done,
What are
obviously.
you talking about? You set the fucking church on fire like a lunatic.
Right, that's the point. We burned the scroll, we're done.
You are incorrect on 2 accounts. You do not listen clearly. Now make way.
What? I listen very clearly.
No,
It's people.
obviously.
I'm a people person. People like me. I
He
like
said
them.
clearly we need to destroy the scroll.
Yeah, that was the whole point.
No, he didn't. He said, get the scroll,
He
take
gave us
it to
opposite
me,
mission.
I pay you 300 gold, and then we good.
This is correct.
300 gold.
It's fucking nothing.
I agree,
That's-
but it is plenty for this town, apparently.
Okay.
Make way! I have no point conversing with you.
Oh my god.
I go into the church.
God, what a whole person you again.
You push your way.
Being
past them.
belligerent.
You enter
I'm
the
not.
you
He's
enter the
very
first
nice.
room.
Mhm.
Okay, there's a small fire going within that room.
Ray of Frost.
Ray of frost. Okay, how do you do it? Give me some flavor.
Since I'm kind of pissed, kinda, I am kicking the door open and seeing the
Shatters on
fire.
its
I just-
splinters open.
Immediately, just throw it with my hand, like if I'm dismissively smacking someone. Just
And as you do so, just shards of ice, and immediately there's steam that rises from you extinguishing.
I keep
the
walking
first.
through.
You keep walking through. As you walk into the church, the wolf's no longer there.
I
What are you
will-
guys doing?
I follow in.
So you're just a few paces behind.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm gonna take out my rapier. I'm just gonna start flipping papers around, see if I notice
In here?
see if I notice any
Does
green
my
ribbon.
locate object locate a green ribbon?
Okay. So Riley, you take a moment to. Do you want to describe how you do it?
I close my eyes and I say, "Excuse me, Theatrus, I need your help. Can you give me a sign?" That is it.
Nothing immediately pops into your mind as you're expecting a signal, but then a moment later, you feel this pull, and the pull is coming from beneath you.
Beneath me.
Beneath you.
I look for stairs.
You do not see any stairs.
Shit. That is my turn. Or can I whisper something to Oni?
You whisper something. That's fine.
I'm inside. Oh, you're
It's
not.
not
Cool,
really.
we're good.
Oni,
Not really an initiative here.
the scroll is below your feet.
Good to know.
Okay. What are you guys doing?
Or the ribbon is at least.
I was following them into the main chamber.
Or it is a green.
Okay, so
Still
to
searching for it.
remind you, there's still another fire here,
Mm-hmm.
and this one is really ablaze. This one's kind of going at this point.
Okay.
So, who's doing what?
I will. Well, technically, Bard would go first.
It's not really initiative, kind of fluid.
Okay. I'll
Yeah.
walk into the one that's really, really on fire.
Really going for it? Okay. Yeah.
And does it look like one ray of frost is going to do it, or would I need to do a bit more?
Probably a bit more.
Okay. I will cast Ray of Frost on what looks like the biggest part of it.
The meat of it, the bulk of it. Okay.
Yeah. And as I do so, I will walk over to what would look like the remaining kind of blaze going, and I will start swatting at it with my tail and my hands and just everything that I can
Can I take
as
my
I cast Absorb Elements.
Okay.
Can I take my water skin to the chest and just go like all over it?
You can for flavor.
Okay.
Okay, so Oni, you again sort of dismissively cast Ray of Frost, and it does extinguish a big portion of it, but the rest, there's still sort of drapes and kind of bits and pieces that are still aflame. And so you go there and you start simultaneously swatting at it, patting it, trying to smother it with your hands, your tail's going at the same time. You're using Absorb Elements? Okay, so you're going to take some fire damage.
No, I don't take fire damage. I just absorb it.
Oh, you did just
Yeah,
absorb
let me
it?
just make sure
All
of
of
that, though. Let me make sure. Spell captures some of the incoming energy. You have resistance to the triggering damage type until the start of your next turn. So yeah, I do take some of the damage. What would I?
Okay, just roll a d6.
1d6. A lot of fire. 6.
6.
Nice. Well, I am unlucky in all the wrong ways.
As you begin to
half, though.
put out most of the fire.
No, I take the full.
I thought you were resistant.
No, you're
You
right.
take
I'm not
part-
resistant
part
to
of
it until I absorb it.
Oh.
So I
Okay.
take.
As
the
he's
damage
figuring
first.
that out.
I
Is the
feel
wolf still there?
no,
You're
it's
right,
gone.
Oh,
actually.
it's gone.
You're right.
I
The wolf has disappeared from sight.
I feel a little bad. I asked Felix for the healing potion that we bought, and I'm gonna go. I see the flames are kind of being put out. I use my water skin to help Riley, and I want to offer the healing potion to Oni.
I
Spent 100.
Hold on, wait. Let me.
I don't look at him. I just grab the healing potion, break the top of it, and just chug it.
Hey,
Okay.
And
mate.
toss it.
I just want to apologize.
You deserve to apologize. That is good.
You startled me, and
Clearly,
you know.
you are not built for battle or incoming areas like this. If you get startled so quickly, you should pay attention to situation before acting. Always think, then act. How much do I heal? It's 2d4 plus 2, right?
Hit him.
I'm trying really hard to not just smash his fucking mouth out.
You threw an axe at me with a natural 20 when I walked in the door.
Mate, now
I'm
listen,
amazed I'm not attacking you.
there's no need for such words. We're fine now. I apologized.
Yes, I will make do with this. You are fine. And I move on to the next area of fire.
What is the tiny man's problem?
He is ugly.
How long you got?
Hey!
He's not ugly.
I am very attractive.
Which one? This one or that one? They're
He's
both
ugly.
small to me.
The extra tiny man.
Everyone is
Oh.
small to you.
He is loud. And I will cast Ray of Frost on the other fire.
Okay, so you walk over to the open chest,
Mm-hmm.
and the fumes are just a little noxious at this point, but you clear it out and extinguish it as steam rises.
I walk
Smoke.
back into the center area. I will go to a pew
As-
and I will sit down.
As you over here,
A pew.
Ish? The pew. Oh, you go and sit down
Yeah.
at the pew. As you sit down next to the pew, a cloud begins to form next to you.
Shit.
As a wolf apparates next to you and just puts his head down on its paws.
Hello, wolf.
Looks at you.
What is your business here? Why are you here? What are you? I've never met wolf that operates like this. Not even my bat does this.
He looks over to the left. Makes eye contact with Riley.
Oh,
Nothing happens. Makes eye contact with Agär. Nothing happens. Looks at Felix. Growls a little
Did I
bit.
pick up on that?
Pull out my
Yeah.
bow.
Okay.
And then he looks back at you.
Yeah. Pulling
He
an
just
arrow.
kind of like puts his head down on his paws. Just looks up at you. And again, this is sort of the outline of this creature is made of glass and there's swirling smoke
I
inside of him. Moving around, ebbing and flowing.
toss some jerky down in front of its face. Do you not eat? Can you communicate in some way?
Doesn't respond.
It's not a real wolf, mate. I'm gonna stand down and approach the wolf
Then
gingerly.
why are you attacking wolf? If it is not real wolf.
It attacked me.
you said
Did you attack it
house
like you
on
attacked
fire.
No.
Maybe
Somehow I
he
do not
lives
believe you.
here.
Well,
What would you do if someone came into your house and said, "Oh shit, I'm just gonna take all the paper and go"?
I have a home.
Well, that is first problem. You do not understand the
Are they
rules.
all?
No. I travel a lot.
So then
You
everywhere
look
is your
rich. I don't
home.
believe you.
Well, sure. But, you know, have a place to settle down.
It is not important. We have wolf to deal with. You are
Well-
protector of this place.
His head perks up a little bit. Looks at you. Stands up on the bench next to you and kind of flexes a little bit. And then sits down on his haunches.
Is it like a really big wolf?
Fairly big. It's bigger than a normal wolf.
Could I ride him?
Could you ride Vapor?
What?
No. A damage vapor.
Okay, I think this is protector of church.
I think you are
You
right.
should not set fire to church.
Well-
Even I wouldn't do that. 'Cause that's bad.
Sure. We're all different people. That's what makes the world beautiful. But, so let's find the scroll.
What?
Let's find the scroll.
Yes, we must find.
Oh,
scroll.
no. We are not helping you find the scroll until we have some terms. We find the scroll, we keep it.
No.
You find
No.
the scroll, you give it to us.
No.
What did Dreyfus say to you?
That we ban the scroll.
No, what did he say to you?
To
I'm
dis-
not asking you what mission he gave you. What did he say to you?
He said to find it and to destroy it on the spot.
Why?
That is all you would listen to, wouldn't it?
Yes.
What about you? You seem slightly more educated.
Sure, but I guess I'm not understanding the question. We came in, he said that he had connections with certain families,
Mm.
and I seek an audience with them. It's part of my job. I need to speak to some of these families, so I need a connection.
The Baza family.
Why would he tell you to burn the scroll and tell us to bring the scroll?
Don't know, and sorry to say, love, I don't care.
But I
It's-
think, really, we shouldn't just burn it because we need to know why.
More importantly, you seek audience with Baza family, yes?
Yeah, second most powerful family.
Okay,
in the
shut up.
Vikings.
Now,
Excuse
what
me.
happens is he told us same thing if we find scroll. So, you seek audience with family. If we find scroll, same result. Your mission should be mine then. Plus 300 gold.
What if we go back to him, all of us, and just say we didn't find the scroll?
He said he'd know.
Not good enough.
He said he knows when the scroll still exists or not. And so now I'm guessing that he's just got us in some sick competition where he's trying to see who does better.
That is how he knows. If you show up with mission accomplished, then you succeed. He knows it is not existing. If we show up with mission accomplished, then he knows it exists. This is how he knows. That is his plan.
That he is very smart.
So, you seek
enough.
audience with family. Join my mission. We bring scroll back. He told us it is story of some old man. I think Luna. Let me see here.
Lupo.
Lupo. That is what. See, you did hear more than just destroy scroll. You are bad communicators.
Can I?
Lupo.
I know I have
Would you like
history
to?
proficiency. Can I roll to see if I know what lupo means? Because in reality, I do.
Sure.
Alright, so then we arrive at a natural
Natural
solution
one.
here
Natural one.
of
Finding scroll first.
Rhymes with Jupo?
Oh, I should have paid more attention in school.
so simple solution here.
Hmm.
We find the scroll, we hold on to it, we bring it back to him to see if he has it, but we hold on to it. We don't destroy it, but we hold on to it.
You just need ribbon to claim that you succeed, yes? We hold scroll, you hold ribbon.
Yeah.
Nah.
No.
We
I
hold the
disagree vehemently with you.
Who finds it carries it.
Okay, I can work with this.
I already know where it
We
is,
won't
so
destroy
I found
it.
it.
As
We-
you guys are having this conversation, the church is sort of like the physical church is kind of like creaking from the activity that had just occurred. The fire sort of weakening parts of its support. The wind that is now blowing through the windows that Riley had shattered with her thaumaturgy. The dust that had settled on this place after innumerable years is now picked up and swirling about you guys.
I stand up.
As the
Oh shit, sorry.
the interior begins to become a little brighter as the moon comes up just right into the spotlight of the skylight, the single light above you, just making things just a tad brighter in here.
I stand up. I take a deep, deep breath. Exhale very heavily. Okay. What are your names?
Felix Venuste, great to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you. I get very low, give him a handshake. And you?
Agär and Felix.
I give him a handshake too, or I put my hand out.
I want to actually clasp.
Forearms.
Yeah, forearms.
I accept that. I am not pleased to meet you. I stand up.
Most start me.
I understand that. That was not very common for me. I turn to the wolf. I then turn my head to the other two and I go, I am no more calm. I apologize if I offended you. Try to hurt me again. It will not go well for anyone, including me. I turn to the wolf.
2-3, mate.
You got lucky because of the small one. You are nothing without him. And I look over to the wolf.
see.
Okay.
You are protector of church.
Turn back to the wolf. Yep.
The blessing here. And I look and I gesture with my tail to Riley. Indicates that the scroll is here somewhere. Are you Lupo?
Wolf walks, circles around, moving around the altar.
I go over to the altar.
As it walks by Felix, he gives another growl.
Down, boy.
I don't think the wolf likes you.
It
Yes, it's-
continues to circle around the altar. Comes back and just sits back on its haunches.
I go to where it's sitting, and I stand in between it and the altar. I turn to face the wolf without moving my feet, like facing the altar. I turn my back, sort of twisting. Do you mind if I lift altar? If you mind, grab. I lift the altar.
So, sorry, to be clear, the thing in the middle is a lectern. Yeah, kind of like an altar, and then there are pedestals on the outside. So you're lifting the one in the middle.
Yes, the middle thing.
Okay, yeah, so you lift it. Nothing happens.
Can I detach it entirely?
Yeah.
I detach it entirely and toss it towards the center in the front.
Okay.
Does it look like there is room to go down?
No, it's just
Flat.
floorboards.
I want to just quietly make my way over to the chest and see if anything survived the fire.
Investigation.
I'm going to come close to the wolf, kneel next to it,
Okay.
and be like, and tell Oni, natural things belong in the natural world. But when you have ethereal things, and I'll pull out the opals and show them to the wolf to sniff, you need to find what it makes, mate.
You tell me like you know.
I've got a knowledge set, mate.
He's
Well,
my
I don't. I'm smarter than I look, trust me.
You don't look very smart.
The wolf
I know.
stands up on 4 feet, sniffs, and I believe 2 of them are glowing.
Yes, two of the 4.
2 of the 4 are glowing. And then it walks around in a semicircle, pauses right here, and it walks around again, back to where it was.
Okay.
And then it sits down.
I hold on to the 2 glowing ones, and I'm gonna tell Oni, here, mate. I'm tossing the 2 other ones. Put them in the moonlight.
Just a moment. I examine them.
They're incredibly smooth, they're cool to the touch, but there's no...
Do I recognize what they would be?
Make an Arcana check.
That is 17.
17. You get the sense that there's some sort of... They capture energy.
Do I have an idea of what their purpose would be?
Not quite sure at the moment. Gar, yours are warm and glowing to the point where his big mitten hands are clutching it, but there's kind of soft beams of light coming out between his hairy knuckles.
Does it look radiant?
I haven't described myself.
You haven't?
No.
So now that we have a clear picture of
Standing in the
Agar,
moonlight, yeah.
Now we're standing in the moonlight. In the bask of the moonlight. So Agär is a
I've dropped the bonfire.
7 foot dwarf. 4'7" dwarf. I've got a low kind of mohawk, shaved sides of the head, a large scar that goes across my face from my left temple to my right cheek. I have a bandolier with 6 throwing axes, and on my back I carry my great axe and my maul, and I have a drinking horn and a pipe.
nice.
That my pipe's in my jacket.
Nice.
And I have all my armor is mismatched, and I just have one. I do have one like pauldron here that's orc. It's orc made, and it has like spikes out and stuff like that.
Nice.
And everything else is because I'm a traveler and stuff. Cool. Yeah. Thank you.
Sure. No, my bad. So you have
Big beard.
the 2 opal
Yeah.
marbles. They're glowing. They're warm to the touch. And what we're
I will put the opals in the moonlight.
so Oni moves around, and as you extend your hand outwards, moonlight falls onto it, casting shadows beneath you. The orbs immediately begin to glow, absorbing the light, emanating heat. And then on the sides of the marbles, 2 symbols appear. The outline of a circle, and then kind of a crescent shape.
Crescent shape. I look at the moon. What shape is it in?
It's kind of like 3/4.
In quarters. And both of them have crescent on them.
No, so one of them is just the outline, just like a circle,
Oh, okay.
and the other one is just a crescent.
Okay.
What
I
do mine
grab
have?
other 2. I go to Agär. I ask him, what shapes do yours have?
I look at him.
Okay, yours have a 3/4 moon, and then a full one that's filled in.
Okay.
So yours is the outline, his is filled in.
Okay. Do I want to look at the altars that they were on, or the pedestals that they were on, and see if there's symbols there?
Okay, as you're walking by, give me a perception check.
Both of us?
Anyone that's kind of. I mean,
I
Oni
guess I'll
too.
walk with
Oni's
you, yeah.
Oni's deep into this.
At 18.
8.
So Agär walks by, and he's kind of he's got the opals, and he's kind of dangling his hands as he walks by, and as he moves across one of the spots on the floor, kind of in this area over here, there's a little glimmer of something.
As that happens, I tell him to stop moving.
Okay, so it glimmers. He takes one more step, and it's removed. But you hear him.
Wait! Something happened.
What?
Move back one piece.
I take a step back.
Take a step back, and his hands kind of naturally dangling below him, and the glowing radiance from it is falling upon the splintered floor, revealing a symbol.
Okay. And this is the pedestals where they were resting?
No, this is the floor between the pedestals.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, pretty much. So you guys are like, Agar's like right here in this area roughly.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. I move to one side of him, and I put the crescent one low.
Okay.
Anything?
You do notice that the symbol that appeared beneath him is also a crescent.
It is crescent.
Yeah. It's kind of a circle there, and inside is the crescent glyph.
I played this game when we were children. I'm gonna look around on the floor for the other two that might match the two that I have.
Okay.
You take a moment, kind of using the opalescent marbles as almost like spotlights, investigating the floor. And after a couple minutes,
I also try to match.
you guys do the same. And after a couple minutes, you find 4 spots, 4 glyphs of the 4 different symbols.
While they're doing that, can I go in the other room? See if anything survived the fire?
Did you find any? You've been checking the chest this entire time. Did you find anything?
Yeah, there's like 3 tens of checking the chest.
Give me 2 investigation checks.
Get some gold, mate.
Nat 20 on one of them.
Nat 20.
Very nice.
You ruffle around for a little bit, and then you pull out an opaque, dark gray stone with red flecks.
Redstone? Or sorry.
Dark
Gray
gray.
stone, red flecks.
Yeah.
But does it look like the ones they're playing with?
No, I mean, your time in the Emerald Isles has made you familiar with sort of the higher aspects of class and society, and you recognize this as a gem of value.
Wow.
That's going in the pocket.
Dope.
Since Felix is gone, I want to start inching my way closer to whatever it is in the center, and the moment something happens, I want to be ready to grab it.
Okay.
Well, the thing's been tossed to the front on the floor.
So you guys have found 4 spots on the floor corresponding to 4 different shapes.
When we put them in each spot, I looked to where the wolf sat and like stopped when he paused earlier when he was walking around. I looked to that spot.
He had paused in the moonlight.
Oh, he had paused in the moonlight.
And then continued his path around.
Is my locate object spell beaconing from that center?
It's beaconing from below you.
In the center.
At an angle.
Actually, you know what? No, my locate object spell, I don't believe it works
That
through...
specifically.
I can't locate anything if there's anything between me and the object, so the spell actually never worked.
Okay.
But I am ready to grab whatever the hell comes out of that center area.
Okay.
Well, we don't know that anything's gonna come out of it anyway.
It's true.
We're just playing puzzles.
So,
right now.
what are you guys doing? Are you carrying them out?
We're matching them to their appropriate
Yeah.
Put them on the spot?
Yeah.
But it's
Okay,
puzzle
you
right.
place one, you place the second, you place the third, you place the fourth. And after they're all placed, right beneath your feet, Riley, the ground begins to swirl, much like a whirlpool. It begins to spin faster and faster. Are you gonna stay there?
I mean, do you
Does
feel
it look
anything?
like I feel like I'm being sucked in?
It's like an
You
illusion.
feel like something's happening.
I'll take a step back, but I'm gonna look very intently down there.
Okay, so you take a step back, and eventually the whirlpool spins faster and faster and faster until the wood and everything else sort of turns to liquid, and then drains below, and you see a set of spiral stairs.
Oh, I start running down immediately.
leading down.
I go down too.
Okay.
I chuckle and I follow them.
So I'm not rushing or anything. I'm just going down.
You all rush down the spiral stairs.
I look to the wolf and I go, Lupo, you should join us.
As you look back, Lupo,
Gone.
there's no wolf in sight.
Okay.
Okay. You guys rush down the stairs, and at this point, we had gone from dim light. Do you still have your light cantrip up?
If it drops, we'll cast it again, so yeah.
Okay, so the only source of light in here is radiating off the top of Riley's hair.
I love it.
Shadows are dancing as you guys are running down. You run down the flight of steps, spiraling downward about 20 feet.
Really quick. Sorry, I want to use my second wind just to get some hit points back.
Okay,
Okay.
for it.
Cool. Good.
Okay. And as they're going down, we're just going to take a 5-minute break. It's a very short break, just because I need to draw something. So we'll be right back.
Cool. I'm 2 hit points away from full health. Nice.
Okay, so we return with our 4 reluctant companions racing down a set of spiral stairs down below the church to a hidden portion of the church.
Agär's in third, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Right as he ducks out of sight, I shoot him a message. Immediately I'm going to cast message.
Okay.
Agär, make sure they destroy it. And then I'm going to pick up one of the stones.
One of the moon
Yeah, one of the moon
opal
stones.
things?
Yeah.
Cool. That's interesting.
I'm going to...
So you're not going down below?
No, I'm closing their exit.
Okay.
Oh crap.
So
Alright.
we're still... This is as soon as Agär goes out of sight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the 3 of you are down below.
Oh, we make it
As
down?
soon as I get down there and see some sort of surface that looks like
Yeah,
a
yeah,
desk,
you come down to the top
I'm going
floor.
to minor illusion to scroll with the green ribbon on it on that surface.
Okay.
I want a perception check.
So,
Could be
a
an
lot of
investigation
things going on right now. So, the 3 of them go down. Oni, Riley's in the lead.
Mm-hmm.
Oni's behind. Gar's bringing up the rear.
Mm-hmm.
Felix stays behind.
Yep.
You're sure about this?
Yeah.
Okay. Felix stays behind.
This is not
And right as they're all below the surface, he picks up one of the opal marbles, and the doorway behind you guys seals shut into absolute darkness, except for Riley's radiant light dancing off her hair, the shadows dancing off the landscape around you.
Stairs still there?
The stairs are still there.
Oh, okay.
Okay. And then Riley, as you're down below, the first thing you see is a skeleton at the bottom.
Minor illusioning and scroll into his hand
Okay. So you
with the
take,
green ribbon.
you take a moment to minor illusion the scroll.
Last 1 minute.
Okay. And then what?
And then I keep heading into the room.
And then you move past him. Okay. Damn it. Okay. So we have
Oh dear.
Riley moving forward. And
Oh
as you move,
dear.
as you move into along this hallway,
Oh jeez.
your lights from your hair are illuminating a series of statues that are built into the wall, and all of them have a humanoid form with the head of a dog, very much like Anubis.
Anubis?
Yeah,
Anubis?
Yeah.
Okay.
And so you're passing a series of these, 2 on your left, 2 on your right, and then you open up, you walk into a circular chamber that opens up. And then I assume Oni's not far behind.
Probably a bit behind because she sprinted ahead. I did not sprint.
And then Agär.
Nor did I.
Does Oni see me minor illusion the scroll?
I don't think
Is it
so.
passive?
9.
9. Roll a sleight of hand.
15.
I think it's a 15. Nope, 14.
Oni does not notice.
My passive is 15.
You're too far behind.
I am too far behind.
You were a bit far behind, and
Yeah.
I don't know that you would recognize that she did something. I don't know that it would register exactly
Okay.
what she did.
Somehow you see past my huge form going down the stairs. But yeah.
At your short vantage point.
Yep.
Okay.
So Riley, you emerge into this chamber, this circular chamber. And there are a number of shelves and chests and things adorning the walls. There are 4 offshoots that lead into smaller rooms.
Oh my god. I will go toward the closest chest.
Towards the closest chest.
Yeah.
So over here.
Do I make it in at that point?
Would you like to?
I would like to.
Sure. Where would you like to go? I'll let you free movement.
Just put me like 2 paces ahead of the center point. Sorry, ahead of the entrance point.
Less, more,
1 more
behind.
ahead. Thank you.
Do I notice that?
Okay. No one touch anything.
I'm like reaching for
You're
the chest.
right in the process of reaching for it.
Why?
Because there are statues here. And down there, or rather up there, skeletons came to life.
Oh yeah, that is true. Yeah.
Behind you, Agär, as you're bringing up the rear, there's a and the wolf appears next to the skeleton
Oh god.
downstairs,
I see
just
this.
sitting on its haunches.
I
Back here.
I kneel down, and I see the skeleton. Be like, "Is this it, mate?" And I'm gonna reach for the scroll that she minor illusioned.
Okay. And as soon as your hand begins to grasp it, it just vanishes into thin air.
I chuckle because I realize, like, oh, clever girl.
Give me a perception check.
You wouldn't have. Whatever.
Well, he said that I noticed that she did something.
True.
Fair.
21.
21. Okay. So you notice 2 things.
Is that nat 20?
No, it was 16, and I have.
Sorry. I
You
thought.
notice 2 things.
No.
One, the skeleton form on the ground is wearing a blue bracer with white engraving and intricate designs on it that form the shape of a wolf. It's almost like the Celtic art, but in the center it forms into a wolf.
Cool. Damn, that's pretty badass.
And then the second thing you notice. Actually, give me a medicine check.
Medicine.
Medicine.
General note, I'm checking all the rooms for anything that didn't burn.
Okay.
Come on. Medicine. I'm not proficient. Nat
Wow.
20!
The
Nat
almost
20.
regretful
Nat 20.
arsonist.
Okay. Nice. So Agär, your attention is first caught by the bracer on this skeleton, and the skeleton is sprawled out in a fashion like this, and one hand is tucked underneath like this, and your eyes fall over here to the bracer, but then your eyes pull back along the skeleton, and there's just tons and tons of dust on it. There's even cobwebs inside its eye sockets and inside its jaw. You can actually see little spiders skittering about. And then you see another collection of bones in his hands, sort of, that he's clutching. And the collection of bones seems smaller.
Oh.
Until you realize,
Oh no.
what do you realize, Agär?
It's a child.
You realize the skeleton is clutching the skeletal child.
Oh god.
That's fucked.
Oh god.
What do you do?
I kneel down. I look at the wolf, who I'm assuming now, thanks to Oni, it's Lupo. And I go, "Is this you, mate? Was this you?"
The wolf looks at the body, looks at you. It kind of whines a little bit, but it's still standing upright on its haunches, sort of almost defensively, uncomfortably. It's kind of shifting a little bit, and it's weird to watch it shift because it's like smoke. It's trying to keep its form together. The colors dancing around.
As I hear him say the word Lupo, I become interested and I go
Turn
to
around.
it. Yeah.
Okay.
Turn
Turn around.
whatever that was.
I guess I'll follow.
Okay.
No, I'm going for the scroll. Fuck that.
Well,
Okay.
you can cast it again.
You're standing right next to a chest.
I want to cast. I don't want to use my spells though. If we get.
Babble.
Yeah.
Well, can't you
I just
do
want to
a
look
ritual?
around. No, it's not a ritual.
Give me a perception check.
Ooh.
19?
19. So you notice across the way, over here, there's a shelf with a number of books and scrolls.
I'm not good at that shelf.
Okay. So you begin to walk over, and as you walk over, you notice that the stone statue in the wall, its head turns and looks at you, and its eyes become animate with life. They begin to glow a little bit. The eyes lock onto you. And then, we're gonna go up to Felix. Felix, what are you doing upstairs?
I'm rummaging.
You're rummaging.
Rummaging.
Where are you rummaging?
At the start, just through the room that I burned the most.
Okay.
And then, I'll check all 3 rooms. And then once I'm done with that, if I find anything, and if not, I'm just gonna find a candle that didn't burn entirely, light it, and shoot a message down to Agär. So however many turns that'll take.
Okay. It's kind of fluid time, so give me 2 investigation checks, and then you can shoot the message to Agär. It's easy enough to find a candle that wasn't burned all the way.
It's a 15 and a 12.
15 and a 12. You find a couple of books. They're not written in a language you know. Do you want to...
I'll take them.
You take them?
Alright.
Take a couple books.
When he messages me, can I message back?
There's no way message can get through this stone.
It's wood,
The
asked.
floors is wood.
right?
The floor is wood, and then there's like stone underneath it.
Oh.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's built on a foundation.
Yeah, it's built like underneath the foundation.
So wait, did I notice that our thing was closed?
You notice the opening is closed. You notice that Felix is in here.
Ugh.
So yeah.
Yeah.
And
I
he
tried-
can't you can't message me.
I tried to shoot message. Like shit.
You can feel that your
Yeah.
messages can't quite penetrate down to your companion.
See, you got my first message.
Yes, I
This
did.
is right as the thing was closing.
Right. I want to take a minute and think on it.
Okay.
Alright.
As
I'm trusting him that
Felix
he knows what he's doing. So.
sits down, kicks his feet up on the pews, just looks up at the skylight, pondering a bit. So we go down to you. As you approach,
Heavy breathing.
what you didn't notice before was that of all the stone creatures, or all the stone statues around here, this one seemed a little different. This one seemed different in the fact that its eyes are a different color. The eyes are, hold on 1 second. The eyes are blue. Okay. And at its side is a sword. It's dangling. As you approach, puts its hand on its sword, draws it, and then disembeds itself from the wall.
Oni!
And
immediately
it takes
make
one
my way.
step towards you.
As soon as I hear Oni, I start running to her.
Okay, at this point, let's all roll initiative.
Oh boy.
Do I get to run?
I'll give you a free action.
Thank you. I would like to run to Riley at full speed.
If I notice this, I want to run too.
put you right there.
Thank you.
Okay. So, 1 second. Okay.
Oh, okay. A lot of spells.
20 to 25.
Should Felix also roll?
He did.
I did.
Oh, okay.
Got me a big old
I thought you were
5.
gonna be like on 20.
15 to 20.
16.
16. 10 to 15.
14. This is no bueno.
You bastard.
Shock you guys.
5 to 10?
Big 5.
6.
Hold on. I said 10 to 15. And you were 13.
Yeah.
Correct. 13.
14.
You were 14. Okay. Okay. And then what were you?
6.
6.
Damn, really good tonight.
I noticed.
Got 3 nat 20s.
Right?
Okay. Alright. So the creature dislodges itself from the wall, takes its sword out, and it's going to take a swipe. It's going to take a swipe at you, Riley, because you're the closest.
I would too.
That's a 27 to hit. You suffer 12 points of slashing damage as it comes down right across you, knocking you back a full feet. Your scale mail manages to prevent the blade from actually piercing your skin, but you still take a pretty big blow. As now we go to Oni. Sorry, what was your initiative, Felix?
5.
Is there any space between the statue and the wall behind him?
It's like in the process of dislodging itself, so it's not. It's like a foot.
Okay. And are the other statues reacting to this?
Do you want to take a you want to use your action to perceive it?
I don't.
Okay.
And I can't perceive it otherwise? Yeah.
Passive?
What's your passive?
9.
Not really.
Okay.
Not sure at the moment.
Very
Your
good.
your attention
Yeah.
just zoned in on this creature
Tunnel
that's
vision.
moving threateningly and swiped at your friend.
Okay. I don't like that. So I'm going to move up to the creature.
Okay.
Next to Riley. And
Gar, you're on deck. By the
I
way.
will cast Shocking Grasp on it.
Okay.
Motherfucker. See, this is why I don't like dice box rolling.
It's still random. Go on with your bad
Still.
self.
Hey, that would have been better. So that's gonna miss probably. It's a 10 to hit.
Yeah, so it's gonna miss.
I will use my action surge,
Okay.
and I will try again.
Okay, so you reach out to perform shocking grasp, but its offhand just bats it away, interrupting your spell.
Can I call this cocked? It is landed on this by the ridge.
It is a little cocked.
I mean,
It's
Roll again.
the definition of cocked is that.
cool. I appreciate the
Being
empathy
generous
here.
here.
That's worse. So nothing works for me
Okay.
in this game. And I will fail proudly next to Riley with shield on hand. And trying to occupy as much space as I can in between her and the creature.
Try and put a defensive barrier between your ally and the creature. As we go to Agär,
Right.
having witnessed
I'm
7
gonna
foot tall dragonborn
run in.
fail.
Hard.
I'm gonna run in and find an opening to attack the thing. Now my passive is 15. Do I notice the other ones?
Nothing has started moving.
Okay, then yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and go for
Any
the.
particular? Is he alright?
Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Other side of Riley. I see what Oni's trying to do, and I want to help
Okay.
him.
Alright.
All right, I'm gonna go for it. Nat 1.
Nat 1. Nope.
All right, and my X-rays. Oh wait, do I take that?
Yes.
Yeah, I still okay. Then I stopped it midway. 17 plus 8 should hit.
That'll hit.
All right, I'm gonna take my maul, I'm gonna smash it hard as I can. That is 7 and 5 is 13. Sorry, 12. Yeah, 12 points of damage.
12 points of damage.
Yes.
As your maul, you take one swing at it. Again, it uses its offhand to backswing it into the wall as your maul goes into the wall. A few bricks kind of fall out, and then on the backswing, you bring it back, hitting it right in the back of the shoulder, causing it to lunge forward a little bit, doing a bit of damage, but not quite as much as you expected. Anything else?
Nope.
Riley.
Spiritual weapon for my bonus.
Okay. And where would you like to place said weapon?
I guess in the only other open space by that guy.
Okay.
Dragon head again.
As a giant dragon head magically apparates
Natural 20.
next to the creature, and then
Badass.
immediately takes a bite at it.
Also good.
That's 15 points. Oh!
Natural 20.
I just don't know. I rolled
Double
2
those
dice.
I'm,
Don't worry about
oh,
it.
you did a
15
gotcha.
points of damage.
15 points of damage.
Instead of doubling.
Yeah,
it,
yeah.
too.
Sorry.
Nice.
I know that's how I usually do it.
So the jaws clench around the creature, and then they flash with energy.
For my action, I want to disengage
Okay. You can do so.
and back up.
Anywhere in particular?
Back the fuck up.
Right. Keep going. There.
Okay.
In grapple range of that thing.
Felix, you're upstairs.
I'm struggling real. I'm trying to read these books. I don't really understand language, but maybe there's pictures.
These do not have pictures in them.
Aw. Well, throw them back in. Do I hear anything? Like,
Don't you want to light him on fire?
Perception check.
Yeah.
Come on, buddy. Come on.
11? No. Wait, yeah.
13.
13. You hear a bit of muffled commotion, but nothing distinct or discernible.
Feel the rumble.
I'll go sit where the door was.
Oh, I don't have the map.
Okay, you're good. I'm just gonna toss the moonstone up and down.
So you're tossing it. First, as it leaves your hand like turns back to its room temperature, but then as it falls in the other, it's this immediate warmth. So you're just kind of playing with this warm little
So cool.
ball of energy.
I want to grab 2 more and try to juggle.
Thanks, teapot.
Okay, as we go up now to the top of the round with the creature is going to take its fist, one of which is holding a sword, the other of which is going to turn into a fist,
Oh
and
god.
it's going to slam the wall behind itself as 2 more
Oh god.
dislodge. That was its turn. Oni.
Cool. Great. Okay, never mind this one. I will summon my longsword, and I will take a swing at him. And since I had absorbed elements earlier, I do get to add a d6 of fire damage.
Okay.
Oh damn!
Go for
Yeah,
it.
it's
Take a
cool.
swipe at him.
So I rolled a nat 1. Let me just make sure that this doesn't expend upon taking the attack action.
Okay. You
First
swing.
time you hit, so we're good.
So you
Okay.
swing,
I haven't
you
had one of
miss
those ever.
wildly. Anything else?
Yeah, I'm gonna walk towards Riley.
You will take an attack of opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
How far do you want to go?
I want to get next to her if I can.
Okay. It's going to attack.
And I say to Agär, we'll move back funnel then.
That's a 21.
Oh, that'll hit me. But I'm gonna cast shield, so it won't hit
So
me.
it'll miss you.
Yeah.
Nice.
So
What's your AC? 18.
right at the last second, as its blade is right about to make contact with your flesh,
Mhm.
magical barrier appears, deflecting it off to the side. So we go to Agär.
Alright, I'm gonna heed Oni's warning and use my action to disengage and back up and kind of build formation around him.
That's where you are.
Alright.
Okay.
And it's the ones next to us that came alive, right?
These two.
Yeah, okay, good. That's what I
Okay.
thought.
They're still in the process of dislodging themselves from the wall as we go to Riley.
I did not write this down. Can I see the player's handbook? Sorry.
You have a question I might be able to answer?
I don't want you to know what I'm doing.
Okay.
You sabotage everything tonight? You don't get that privilege?
Do you have a question that I might be able to answer?
No, you're too close to Chris. You can hear.
Chris.
Why would you trap
There
us?
you go.
Come on, mate.
So I'll let you guys out and you destroy the scroll.
Let's get down here.
Your friend has no honor.
He's just smart, mate.
Honor doesn't
No,
pay
I
very
am
well.
smart.
And I'm rich.
Yes, that is your problem.
I'm good for now.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna go pay him.
I'm going to use my spiritual
Please, well.
weapon to chomp the one
Oh, bam.
that was bothering us to begin with.
Okay.
Riley doing the work. Bummer.
That's an 8.
8.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And then, as my action, I'll cast Sacred Flame,
Okay.
which is a dex save.
Dex save. It's a 16.
That saves.
So it just lumbers out of the way, missing your sacred flame.
Okay, no, never mind.
Felix,
I will
Oh,
back
wait, you
up
should move, yeah.
how much?
Bored.
all the way into the hallway.
I'm spinning the ball around. You know, I'm gonna real quick cure wounds myself.
Okay.
It's like insult to injury over here.
Oh, it's only a 1.
Good.
Karma.
Deserve it. You're rude and mean and I don't like you.
We're gonna look back at some point and laugh about this.
I'll laugh
I'm laughing
about it.
about
Yeah, exactly.
Your bonus action will juggle.
Bonus action to
Juggle the magical moonstones.
Bonus action juggle.
Alright. Just give me performance or athletics. Depends.
Performance.
Oh, man.
Halfling. I can reroll that once.
Reroll ones.
God damn it.
Yeah.
Band of twos, bitches.
That was the performance. That's 11.
11.
What?
Oh, you expertise.
Okay. So you tried to do
get
some
expertise,
fancy.
that's 3
You
plus
tried
5.
to do some fancy
Station,
juggling.
definitely.
You don't drop them, but you do fumble.
Okay.
Okay.
Fair.
Fair enough.
But
I didn't
you
break
still
the
keep it
magical
going.
We
moonstones.
feel his fumbling.
In our souls, yeah.
Karmically, you do. As the initial canine-like humanoid continues to move forward.
Oh, right, it's Anubis.
Oh, is the wolf initiative?
Or Anubis looking.
You're not sure.
Hmm?
Yeah. It's going to take a swipe at Agar.
Bring it.
That's a 10.
Nothing.
Okay, so it brings its sword down, and you duck out of the way as its huge sword right into the stone ground.
You have to be faster than that, mate.
Oni, followed by Agar.
Cool. We're still... He's within 5 feet of Agar.
Yes.
I will move up to it and cast Shocking Grasp again.
Okay.
Please roll well. Well, maybe. Shocking Grasp, that's plus 6, so 14.
Misses.
Damn, great. I will move back towards where Riley is.
Okay. Take an attack of opportunity.
It's fine.
Killed me.
Let's roll. That's a 15.
It will miss. Nice.
Okay. So again, one swipe into the ground. Oni comes up to try and attack, bats him off, takes another swipe. Now it's got 2 indents right into the ground. Stone kind of flying everywhere. Chips in your eyes.
Keep coming. They are not funneled yet.
Agar.
I listen to Oni. I'm gonna back up and
Disengage or
funnel.
just back up?
Disengage and back up.
Okay, so you use your action to disengage.
Yep.
You push him off. 5, 10, 15, 20.
And I see, like, I noticed that he's, like, kind of protecting Riley, so I'm gonna join him in doing the best I can to kind of protect Riley as well.
Okay, so you square your shoulders, you plant your feet.
Shield wall!
Kind of trying to
Actual shield and Agar.
I am the
trying to
shield.
close off the passage. As we go to the other one, it's going to move over. This one has crimson eyes.
I also want to yell for Felix. I don't know if he's gonna hear it, but I'm yelling for him.
Okay. What are you yelling?
Felix, get your ass down here, you bastard! Let us out!
Okay. As these two other
We didn't know their traffic.
canine humanoid stone-like figures are trudging across the ground. As we go to Riley.
Am I within 30 feet of the two darkest gray ones who haven't gone yet?
Those are still embedded in the wall. They're just statues.
I want to run up to one and look at it.
So you want to break free and run up here?
Yep.
Okay.
Do I get the impression that this thing will eventually turn into the same thing as the other two?
Give me an Arcana check.
Hopefully. I'm really smart, y'all.
Oh no.
8.
8. You're not quite sure. There's no distinguishing feature that's really giving you a clue one way or another.
Do I know if Turn Undead would work on something that's not yet animate?
Yeah, you would know.
It has to be animate.
Pretty much. I mean, it works on things that are undead. You get the sense that this is more constructy.
Oh, these aren't undead at all.
Nope,
Oh,
no.
fuck.
Constructs entirely.
Alrighty.
Which
I
is
will... I've already used my action, right?
To sort of investigate, a little bit.
I'm stuck here.
No, you can still move, right? So
You
You
can
can say-
move back.
Move me back as far as I can go, please.
It's as far as you can go.
Oh god.
And the one will take a swipe at you.
Warding Flare.
Which does?
Same
Dance
disadvantage.
advantage.
Okay. It's a natural 20 to hit, even with.
Wow.
That'll hit.
As you suffer 8 points of damage. 8 points of bludgeoning damage as it's just swiping at you with its solid fist, hitting you right in the shoulder as you back away. As we go to Felix, who's juggling.
Do I hear Agär?
You do hear Agär at this point.
Thank God.
He's really loud.
The echo!
He is very loud.
I am very loud.
Yeah.
Can I use my bonus action in Spiritual Weapon?
You want to move it and then attack this one?
Yeah. Sorry.
Okay, yeah, go for it.
22.
That'll hit.
Fuck it up!
6 points of damage.
Shame on you,
6
dice.
points of damage. Okay.
Yours.
1 second. 6 points of damage. As the dragon jaws chomp down on it,
No, not alright.
and as the jaws chomp down on it, the two boulders that were moving with it, the two animate statues, grind to a halt. As the bigger creature, the one in the back, the one with the sword that moved in on you aggressively, is kind of like shaking its head for a second as the other two fall motionless.
What the fuck just happened?
I'm not sure. It's not destroyed yet, right?
They like stopped mid stride.
I'm at the middle one.
The middle one? No, it's not destroyed.
Okay.
Okay. So that was Riley, Felix, you hear muffled Agär. Scream your name.
We're in trouble!
Shoot a message to him. Did you guys destroy the
Can't-
scroll
can't.
yet?
Can't.
Oh, I thought they were piling back up. All right.
The door,
either
the
way,
still
the
stone.
pathway is still.
Oh,
you
past
moved
them.
it.
Okay, I thought they just went too far down. All right, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to take out my 50 feet of rope. I'm going to tie a knot around one of the bowls.
Around what?
Around one of the bowls.
Marble thing.
one of the
Around
marbles.
the, okay.
Yeah, 50 feet of rope. Place them all back in to open it up.
Okay.
Um,
So,
You're
so
gonna get
you,
us stuck down here, you fucking crazy man.
It'll be fine. I'll get us out.
you put them down, and the portal immediately begins to swirl as down below your chamber that was only really lit by Riley's lights from her hair now gets a little bit more of ambient moonlight as the opening opens.
How appropriate.
And
that it would do so.
once it opens, I'm gonna start like just kind of having the rope. I'm gonna pull the rope with me, like cutting feed and slack all the way out. I'm gonna drop. No, yes, I'm gonna drop the rope like a couple feet down the stairs. Cast invisibility.
I fucking hate you so much.
So I'm just trying to understand what you're doing. You tied a rope to the marble.
Yep.
And then you slacked it and went into.
Yeah, I went down the stairs.
With the slack following you.
Yep. So I'm not pulling it out. I'm making sure that I have a hold at the end of the rope that is tied to one of the balls.
Okay.
I'm gonna be a rules Nazi right now because I feel like this campaign hinges on it, right? Can he tie a rope around the ball and cast invisibility in the same turn? Or those both actions?
I do feel like because it's a marble, so you would have to have to put some time and effort into this. It's not just like a quick.
That's fair.
So.
Okay.
Is that still your plan minus invisibility?
No, I'm in invisibility first.
Okay. And then you'll begin the process of tying it. So the portal has not yet opened up yet.
Great.
Unless you put it. No, you have
no.
to.
Invisibility first.
So he's invisible first.
Smart.
As we go to the top one, who's going to push past.
Can he reach Riley?
Yeah, he can.
Is my reaction already taken? Or are we at the top of the round again?
This is the top of the round.
Wording flare.
Okay. How many times do you get to use it?
3.
Okay. So it's coming at you, moving menacingly with its sword. That's a 16. Misses. So your flare flares up appropriately, blinding it for a second as it takes a swipe into the wall. And as it swipes into the wall, this time, water begins to gush out. Ever so slightly. It begins to trickle a little bit. As we go to Oni.
Bad to worse, man.
Not good.
I will move up and stand next to Riley.
Okay.
Break the line. It'll be fine. And I will cast Thunder Wave on the creature in front of me.
Okay. Dex save? Or
I think it's actually Constitution. Let me just make sure about that. Which isn't great, but yeah, it's a con save. DC 14.
That's
Hey,
kind of.
please fail though.
It's 16.
I imagined.
It's 14 plus 5.
Yeah, I imagined it was going to be high on Constitution.
Oh my god, you rolled 2 ones on a D8.
What is happening?
And it takes half damage because it succeeded.
Wow.
So that's 1 point of thunder damage.
There's something about the alignment of the stars and the moon.
Just like
Guys,
There's
Friday the
something
13th.
about the mojo of
Friday
the
the
date.
13th doesn't like
You're
me.
like a black cat. You're a black dragonborn.
Yeah. Things went from bad to worse all day for me. Work was shit, and now rolls are just like, dude, you're an asshole.
So good alignment just doesn't get along with this night.
I'm lawful good.
As you do 1 point of damage to it that it barely feels. As we now go to Agär, unless there's anything else, bonus movement, anything.
I can't do anything else. Nah.
Okay. Agär.
I'm making sure Riley's alright.
this is gonna happen every Friday the 13th. One of us is gonna get a curse. You're getting it out of the way now.
Those don't happen too often.
At least once a year.
What are you doing?
I'm going to push through to a. Is there even space?
We're weakening this.
I mean, if you have your movement, I'll let you like push around. Almost like a concert where you can.
Yeah, I'll push around Riley,
Entirely.
and I'm gonna attack the big one.
No. I don't think
Yeah,
it's gonna be
go
bad.
for it.
18.
Problem with this.
That'll hit.
All right, so
Oh wait,
you get to reroll ones.
Yeah, that makes
15 to hit, 15 damage.
15 damage as your maul buries right into its chest. The chest caves in a little bit, stone and flint falling down.
And then 19 for the other one.
Both. That's the other
Well,
way.
19 plus, 5.
Yep.
And that is
It's almost
16 damage. I'm going to go again.
Okay. 2 right in the same spot as you begin to chip away at its chest. It's forming this concave indentation.
Back away from me, friends, you bastard.
So we go to.
We're getting to be
Friends
friends.
kind of a strong
So
word.
we go to Riley.
Yeah.
Me acquaintances.
That I can work with.
Me pleasant acquaintances.
Me fellow living things.
Yeah.
The other two are still frozen.
The other two are frozen, and there is a slow trickle of water that's
Oh.
coming down from the side over
Well, mending takes 1 minute to cast, so that could work.
Eesh.
Fuck. This is
I'll handle the water. Don't worry about that.
I will run around the construct that's alive
here. Into the chamber.
into the chamber.
Okay, so you'll get. Did it use its reaction?
No.
I was gonna use my action to disengage.
Okay, then that's fine.
But, okay. My spiritual weapon should have been moved up by him, by the way. It's been moving wherever he goes.
I just put it on.
Okay. And then for my... Is that as far as I can go?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. You got 5 more.
I'll keep going. I'm going
Just
toward the
straight?
shelf.
Yeah. Okay.
And my bonus action will use my spiritual weapon again.
Okay. Make an attack.
Nice.
19.
To hit?
Yeah,
That'll hit.
5 points of damage.
5 points of damage as the dragon jaws chomp again on it, and this time sort of reflexively pulls its shoulder blades back in pain. It's turning its head. Oh, but it takes an attack of opportunity. No, because you disengaged. Never mind. Okay. Felix.
Tie my knot and put the balls back in their place.
Okay, so you put the balls back into place, and then the portal opens as an invisible Felix.
Start creeping down.
Doing the slack thing.
Yeah, and I'm not gonna bring it all the way. I'm just gonna leave it in a pile once it's like 4 or 5 steps down.
Okay.
Um,
So it'll be pretty much your movement to get down to the bottom step.
okay,
Because it's like 20 feet down.
Yep.
20 steps.
that's where I will stay. I'm assuming you took my action to tie the knot.
Yeah, pretty much.
Cool.
Okay. So we go up to the stone canine humanoid. You guys have been messing it up the most, so it's going to continue. It's going to come at you, Agär.
Alright.
It's going to take a swipe at you.
Bring it.
It's an 11.
Nothing.
Okay, it takes another swipe at you, and you deflect it
Oh.
right into that same gash.
Oh, God.
God damn
And
it.
more water, and now a heavier trickle begins to fall out.
It's not my fault.
I don't blame you.
Oni, followed by Agär.
Cool. I am going to pull out my sword and start fucking going for it.
Alright, go ahead.
Do it.
Give me an attack.
Oh my god.
So I rolled a 10. Hey, does that hit?
Terrible.
10 plus?
No, that's it.
Oh,
I
You
rolled a 4.
No.
Oh,
Sorry, Oni.
okay. Hey, it didn't hit, guys.
Really?
Its AC, I think, is a little higher.
Your sword comes down, but at the moment you're lacking the strength to actually bring it with force, so its hand just reaches out, catches your sword as its sword is embedded in the wall, and then throws it back at you.
I guess that happens. And I will move... no, I'm not going to move.
Where's your accent, Oni?
Okay, very good then. I will move round creature to be
Dad of
behind
his
him,
rolls.
and I will say, I don't want to go like far behind him. I want to be directly behind him.
Yeah. It's kind of crowded in here.
And facing creature.
Yep.
I will say to Agär, we hold him here.
Okay. So we go to Agär.
So he's behind,
Yep, he's flanking him.
flanking him. I'm gonna take the other flank, the opposite flank.
Move forward.
All right, and I'm gonna go ahead and attack him.
Go for it.
And I'm gonna say, I think I'll try to do something about that sword. And it's 17 plus 8 to hit.
That'll hit.
And so I'm gonna attack, and I'm gonna expend a superiority die for a disarming attack.
Go for it.
And I get to reroll 1. Okay. So that's 5 and 8, 10, 15 damage. and he has to save on a 16 strength check to hold his sword in his hand.
That's 10 plus 5, 15.
Ha! He drops it.
Okay, so you take your maul, you hit him right in the elbow, his hand instinctively opens, and the sword clatters to the
Nice.
ground.
And I'm gonna take my second attack,
Okay.
my extra attack, fuck him up some more. Nat 1.
Nah.
You're doing this to me now.
Yeah, I'm
As
contagious.
the bad mojo is rubbing off.
And that's my turn.
Okay, Riley.
Fear me. I'll make
I
you
want
like
to run
me.
up to the shelf.
Okay.
Do I see a scroll with the green ribbon on it? I will use my action to investigate or...
Go for it. Yeah, there are a number of scrolls piled up, books as well.
So not good at this. 13.
13. You do find a scroll
With a green ribbon?
with a grim ribbon.
I take the green ribbon off immediately and start finding another scroll to tie it on.
Okay.
And I just pocket the scroll. I don't look at it.
Okay. Easy enough.
We'll
And you
leave
just
that
grab
here.
a second one.
And I start slide. I don't know if I can slide the green ribbon on it right now, but I'll turn around and hold it behind my back, and I'll use my spiritual weapon as my bonus.
Okay, go for it.
Nice.
Yeah, that hits. It was a natural 19.
Yep.
7 points of damage to the first guy that attacked us again.
Very nice.
Nice. So it's this time the jaws close in right around the head of the creature, and then a force emanates inwards and then outwards as the creature just shakes its head disorientedly as the jaws pull back. Felix, you're at the bottom of the steps. You're invisible. You see Agär's strong, muscular body right in front of a large humanoid statue that had just dropped its weapon. What do you do?
No. Put it on screen. Good.
I'm just gonna casually step by Agär. Just normal voice. You guys got this?
Jump. I wanna like shoulder. I hear it, and I wanna like shoulder him, like help out. Sorry.
Damn it. I don't want to do anything.
Come on.
I'll give you that as a free action. Do you want to actually do something?
Oh, really? I don't want to blow invisibility.
Hold an action.
That would blow it anyway.
Want to use a cantrip?
It'd still blow it.
That's true.
I'll use invisible.
I'm just asking. You don't have to.
Yeah, you could do
Yeah,
nothing.
you can
That's
hold
fine.
me.
Oh. I'm just gonna stand there.
Okay.
Observe.
You're the worst.
Stand there
Dude.
as
There's only one active enemy, right?
No.
I mean, yes.
there's only one
technically.
active enemy.
Yeah.
There's water that's rushing, and actually at the top of the round, it rushed. The water had begun to gush even more after the second swipe. But now just the sheer pressure. There's other bricks like.
God damn it.
And the water's sort of pouring in now, like it's beginning to come with a bit of force, almost like a small hydrant.
Okay, actually, so I'm gonna do something different then.
Okay.
So if I see that like water's rushing in,
It's
Starting.
it's starting to.
yep.
You're not in any fear of like being drowned
Yeah.
because it's a big area, but it's rushing in. Yeah.
All right. Yeah, tell Agär. Run now. I have a plan.
Okay.
And I run back upstairs.
You run back upstairs.
Yep.
Ribbon. What about it?
You
It's
can
on
get to
screen.
you can get to the beginning of the stairs.
Okay.
Right, because that's your movement.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, take action to dash.
Okay. So you can make your way up
Yeah,
the stairs.
outside. Yeah.
Okay.
Basically, well, never mind. Go on.
Okay. The creature's gonna take a swipe, and it misses with a natural 1.
Cool. Must be nice.
As it just swings its fist wildly in the air. As we go to Oni, followed by Agär.
You got this.
Agär started moving away from the creature?
No.
No.
Okay. Wait, so then who is it swiping? Ah. Oh, that was its turn. Got it. It
yeah.
wasn't a reaction. Okay.
Correct. Correct.
I will... Do I see that the water is starting to, like, become a problem?
I mean, it's up to you to decide whether or not it's a problem. But
Well,
you
right,
see
but
it's
do I
becoming
see
more
that
intense.
it's becoming more intense?
Yes, yes. That's plainly obvious.
I will cast Ray of Frost on the water.
Okay?
Nice.
Go for it.
11.
I mean, you can hit a wall, yeah.
Yay! Does it freeze
Success.
over? Do you want me to roll for damage?
Roll some damage
Okay.
to see how well you
What
can
the
freeze
fuck? I
this.
have this. What else can you fucking do?
Hey, I roll well for things that don't fucking matter.
Oh, that's fine.
I would say
11
This to
damage.
11
Cold
points
damage.
of cold damage. You begin to freeze most of it. There's still a small trickle, but it's no longer like a gushing sort of hydrant.
Okay.
It's coming out. Cool. Gar.
All right.
It's my turn.
Can I message Felix back?
No.
Okay, it just goes one way.
No, I
No,
spoke
it goes
to you.
both ways, but he didn't cast message.
Yeah. I
Oh,
spoke to
you spoke to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and then you started running away immediately.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. So either trust Felix or. Nah, man. Nah, I'm staying fan. I'm like, no, come back. And I'm gonna attack it.
Okay, go for it.
Miss for the first one. 4 plus 8. Nah.
Yeah, misses.
And 16 plus 8.
That'll hit.
That'll hit. And I'm gonna use superiority die to knock the other sword out of its hand.
They only have one sword.
Oh, it only had one?
Yeah, good.
Then I am going to trip it.
Okay, go for it.
I get 3 roll ones. Alright.
I wonder if I'll hit with advantage.
So that's 16 plus 5 is
Nice.
21 points of damage.
21 points.
And it has to succeed DC 16
Ooh.
to stay alive, to stay...
Fails. So how do you want to trip it?
Right, so I'm going to go ahead and grab my maul, and as I'm yelling to Felix,
Riley, you're on deck.
get back here, I said! And I hit it in the leg so it knocks down. And I said, come on, we gotta fight.
Okay, its knees buckle and it falls backwards onto its side.
Can we assume I have a backpack?
Yeah, you know you have a backpack.
Okay.
You have a...
I would never
Did you have a
explicitly.
priest pack or
I have a
explorer's
priest pack.
You have a backpack.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And
I mean, they both
You
have
got kind of a
backpacks.
rucksack.
Regardless, I want to take the hand with the scroll with the green ribbon and open my pack and just knock all of the scrolls, including the one with the green ribbon, into my pack. So now I have everything that was
Okay.
on that shelf.
Okay.
Point of clarification.
What?
When you say the scroll with the green ribbon, do you mean the deceitful one or the real one?
The deceitful one.
Cool, we're good.
So I'm pretending like I'm just grabbing everything from the shelf.
Okay.
Yeah. And then as my bonus action, I will use my spiritual weapon, and I am getting the fuck out of there, running toward Oni. That's a 15.
You want to move pretty much your full movement.
I'll stay behind Oni. By 1? Yeah. I appreciate you.
Spiritual weapon to hit. How much?
15.
15 total.
Yeah.
Misses.
That is my turn.
Okay. Felix.
It's nice to know that people miss.
God
What will you do?
damn. I would trap Agär in there if Bar didn't like him.
Felix.
Fuck. Alright. God damn it. Scam it back down.
Back down.
Yeah.
A little more urgency, come on, man.
I'm doing the fucking step to get my leg back out.
Your quads are beginning to burn at this point as the halfling is making his rounds down the steps, up the steps, now back down the steps.
Why do you hate you, a guy? Damn it.
Bitch, you trapped me under here.
I know. I'm gonna do it again and you'll fucking go.
Stop being
There you
divisive.
go.
I'm gonna bring the rope down with me.
Oh, God.
So like,
You're pulling the marble?
Yeah, not pulling the marble, just bringing the rope all the way down.
So more slack.
Yeah, more slack.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Not necessarily your capacity to think effectively.
Still invisible.
So you're fine.
All right. Still invisible.
And he just took down the construct.
It's
It's
knocked.
it's prone.
It's knocked prone.
It's prone. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Actually, it's prone, so your
Had advantage.
spiritual weapon had advantage. So give me a second roll
Doesn't it crit? It will
it's
if it's a
from-
nat 20.
16.
to hit.
Yeah.
That'll hit.
Hey, that's the AC, y'all.
Ooh, 10 points of damage.
10 points of
Is it
damage.
radiant or force?
Force.
Force.
Riley,
Yes?
give me the final blow.
Yeah!
I want my dragon to take his chompers and chomp his head off.
So this time, the dragon jaws slam shut right around the creature's head, and then this time pull it off into the air, and then drop it down as the creature's body just goes limp.
Awestruck, I just want to say, that was fucking beautiful.
That is it, right? I got all these sheets in my bag. Let us go.
Very good then.
Are the other moons moving?
Nothing's moving.
All right.
As we start to head out, I stop at Agär, who is next to the leaky faucet or leaky wall, and I will cast Ray of Frost one more time on the wall.
Okay.
To make sure that it stops.
You're gonna do it on me. I was like, what?
It's weak enough that this time you can.
Cool.
You're not sure if it'll hold forever,
That's fine.
but it's holding for now.
I put my hand on his shoulder, and I say, "You are a good man. I'm not sure that I like you, but I respect you. Honor.
Likewise, mate.
Let us go."
As we're leaving, I want to kneel down by where the skeleton is.
Yeah.
And is the wolf still there?
The wolf had the cloud of vapor that was the wolf had disappeared.
Okay. Then I'm gonna just stand by the
So
body.
you're standing by the body, one hand's outstretched with the bracer, the other hand is clutched inward, holding the small skeletal figure. It's prone. It's been there for a while. It's cobwebs in its eye sockets, in its jaws, in its ribs.
Do I see anything else it might be carrying that's super discernible and important aside from the bracer?
Not really. Other than
Okay.
that, it's just like decayed clothes
Then
and whatnot.
I'm going to take the bracer. I'm gonna stand. I'm gonna like say a prayer in Dwarven, honoring a fallen soldier, and I'm gonna hold on to the bracer to like just hold on to it for now. I'm probably gonna pay some homage in some way.
Agär, you grab the bracer and you pull it towards you.
Oh God.
Just for a moment, off in the distance, you and only you hear the howl of a wolf.
Yeah. Oh shit. You've released his soul, I think.
That's all that happens.
I think I understand, and I pocket the bracer and wherever the wolf is, I just kind of look out and say in Dwarven, "Rest well, friend."
Can you turn the speakers down a bit?
So seeing this, I will ask Agär what the fuck he's doing.
I describe to him what happened and what I felt, and be like, "Surely, a warrior like yourself can understand."
Of course. What if it is a respectful honor you'd like to give to this fallen guardian? Let us bury the bodies. I'll pick up the corpses, well, the skeletons.
You pick up the skeletons.
I'll leave the way up the stairs.
I will put my tail in front of him. Wait, Riley first,
Okay.
and I'll follow Riley.
I was gonna put my hands on both of their shoulders and walk up the stairs and simultaneously cast Healing Word on both of them.
Okay, so you offer her the way, but she offers it to you.
Okay. I respect her decision.
The
Strong independent woman.
the shadows,
Weak.
a large
Well,
dragonborn,
character.
a small, stout, muscular dwarf, and a bubbly human elongate into the tunnel behind as you guys make your way up the steps.
Cool.
Your
How much do we have?
footsteps echoing.
What'd you heal us for? Oh,
4 points.
I'm at full health.
I'm dropping invisibility.
I'm not at
Oh, I thought you were way more hurt than that. That's alright.
No, I didn't think so.
Solidarity, y'all.
Appreciate it.
I dig it.
I will extend my hand out to Riley. Say,
Oh, this dude just pops up out of nowhere in front of us.
yeah,
I go,
Yeah.
where the fuck were you?
invisible. I'm glad I notified it.
What were you doing?
You strategic, mate.
Yes,
Really? What was your strategy? I was barking orders whole time.
you were. I didn't hear that.
Oh, so you were not there for that part?
Yeah, I've been paying attention to that. Trying to survive. But what I can do, not much of a fighter, but I can see you take a few scrapes. I can heal you up a bit if you'd like.
That would be greatly appreciated.
So hold out my hand to you. Give you cure wounds.
I accept it.
Damn.
That's like +6.
You
6
should use
total?
your luck.
Okay, thank you. No, I'm nearly full now.
Okay.
I go,
So
I
you guys
say,
make your way out into the original.
I put my hand out to Riley. See if she would like the cure wounds.
I snarl.
You're seeing if I would like a cure wounds?
Yes.
You're not.
I'm not putting my hand on you. I am offering it. It's a
Insight
touch
check. It's 18.
Are you being earnest?
spell. Yes, I'm offering a genuine cure wounds.
I take his hand.
Much better. 11.
Merci.
As for a moment, there's a white glow of energy as the energy passes from Felix's forearm into Riley's hand, into her forearm, dissipating across her body. As you guys are standing there, dust-filled chamber of this church, the altar, the marbles, commotion.
So we go all the way up then.
Yeah.
Successfully?
Yeah.
Cool.
You merge.
Okay. I assume there's a graveyard near the church.
You didn't see one, but you could take some time to look.
Yeah,
I'll
we're
just
gonna-
move to the back of the church. I assume it's usually in the back of the church. So.
Okay. So
if
you,
there is
you
one.
move out to the back of the church with the bones. You step outside and you do see a couple very, very modest gravestones. They're actually glimmering a little bit
Oh.
in the moonlight.
I will cast Mage Hand, and I will join my Mage Hand, and I'll start digging.
I'll join him.
Agär, as you begin to trail his way out, the wolf appears. It coalesces into form next to the scattered bones that you had destroyed earlier, the original two skeletons, and it's sitting on its haunches. Looks down at one, looks down at the second one, and then looks back at you.
I nod and I pick up the bones and I move them out and join Oni.
Do I see this wolf this time? Or wait, no, he's not. I'm not near him right now.
No.
Right, because you
Okay.
went out, and right as he was following you, like he
Cool.
saw this, and then
Gotcha.
caught his eye. So
Okay.
you follow Oni out
Yeah.
with your pile of bones.
Yeah.
Are you two doing anything while they do this?
I will go and say some words in my
At
head.
the grave?
Yeah, you're a cleric.
I'm going up to Oni.
Okay.
Any luck with the scroll?
Riley said she got all scrolls.
Alright. So we're going forward with the plan then.
Yes, the plan is your party member, and we agreed.
Fair
He
enough.
who finds scroll holds it. If you'd like the ribbon, we will give you ribbon.
Did we agree to that?
We
It
did.
was his idea.
Whoever, it was my idea. Whoever found it holds it.
Fuck up all my plans.
I'll continue digging the grave.
Do you
I
want to
don't
see
intend to
these
make it
bones?
too deep, just because they're bones.
Nah, probably try to
What did
steal
you
it.
ask?
No.
It's better I don't know.
Mhm.
I'll probably try to take it from you.
You can try.
Teapot. I'm very good at that.
Do not try.
So, Agär, what are you doing with your set of bones?
I'm helping him dig the grave, and I guess we're making 4 graves, and I'm gonna put the bones in
Okay.
as best as I can, align them to their own.
You help Oni with his, and between the two of you, it just takes a few minutes because you're not going very deep.
Yeah.
You set.
The person, Lupo, and the child. What I assume is Lupo.
You set the set of bones from downstairs
Mhm.
into the grave, and then you begin to pile the soil over it. And then Agär, you begin to put the second set of bones into the grave, and then the wolf coalesces behind you and starts to growl.
Oh,
Would you prefer we destroy them? Agär, if you would please put bones away from anything that I might destroy.
I do so.
Please stand
I
back.
don't know what that means. Oh, okay. All right. I lay them on the floor and I stand back.
I will dragon breath the shit out of them.
All right.
Yeah.
Acid dragon breath. So I will sort of take a wide stance, one foot in front of the other, and take a deep breath, and then just exhale with ferocity acid.
Okay. As this acidic breath emanates from him, the bones immediately begin to melt away from sight. And now, audibly, to all of you, the wolf howls.
Nice.
I howl.
As it extends its head back, howling.
I see her howl, and I'm gonna howl too.
As the two of you join in,
I'm confused.
I'm over it.
howling at the moon.
You're over it?
Just rolling my eyes. This whole situation.
The bones are gone. The graves are dug. A couple hours have passed. Anything else?
I suppose we are traveling together now.
Yeah, we should head back to Dreyfus.
I trust you to some extent. The smaller one.
I wouldn't trust me.
I'm not sure that I do.
Stop fucking it up, man.
I haven't fucked up a single thing.
I very much disagree with that.
We're all here.
Yes. For
You
your
tried
lack
to
of
lock
time,
us
no?
in the
You don't know that.
fucking dungeon.
Listen,
I don't
mate.
know that?
Listen.
No, we
Neither
don't.
of you know that.
Here's what we'll do.
Mhm.
Here's what we'll do.
Oh, sorry. Retract. Rewind. Retcon.
I work for the Yinthor family. The family in charge, the leading family back at Baton.
Do I recognize that name?
It was mentioned in passing.
Yinthor?
You recognize that they're the most prominent family
Okay.
in Baton.
Allow me to extend to you and your companion here some hospitality, some proper dwarven hospitality. Go, we'll drink, and we'll see what allegiances can be made.
That is all well and good for as long as we are in town. But we still need to get there. And getting there with this one seems less likely.
This man right here, he's an emissary for a good friend of mine, King Bard of the Emerald Isles. Surely you've heard of him?
I have heard of this. This
I
man does not
trust-
seem to have good taste in people.
He's got very good taste in people. But he also knows that when a job needs to get done, I need to do it for him. So, I need an audience with
That is fine.
the highest ranking family that I can.
That is fine. I do not mean to take tangent from your point. I will address this soon. Please, go on, Agär.
Bard's a great friend. I trust him. And if he trusts Felix, I trust Felix. Sure, his tactics aren't as straightforward as you and me,
Mhm.
but he's useful and good people.
Oh, little guy, strength does not suit me. I find my ways to get my jobs done. You're a man of honor, it seems. You know what it is to be assigned a job, have shit go awry, but you gave your word, you're getting the job done.
Then do I have your word that you will not try some fuckery, as I have heard other people say? That is the right term, yes?
It's a great term, mate.
Is it appropriate here?
He's exceptional at it.
He's a fuck. That's the right term.
Okay,
Yes,
yes, don't
I-
do that. For as long as we are going from here to Baton, and when we meet with Dreyfus, that is when our deal concludes. We can revisit any kind of hospitality and deals to be made onward at that point. Until then, the deal seems to be to me. We travel together, peacefully, with no kind of tricks to be had amongst each other. We present the scrolls. We claim you to be party members for us as well.
Under one condition.
What is your condition?
Say we get back to the Batons.
Yes.
Say we speak with Dreyfus, he rewards you and grants you an audience.
Okay,
If I am not granted the audience, we destroy the scroll.
that is fair.
Deal.
Riley, are you okay with this?
Brilliant.
Fuckery negated.
I am okay with it out loud, but not in my head.
Okay, I do not have a problem with that.
There we go.
So then,
As you guys are having this conversation, cool breeze blows through. Owls hoot. Crickets chirp. The moon passes, the clouds pass over the moon, causing the light to go in and out as you're having this conversation. And the adrenaline of the previous events begins to wear off, and exhaustion begins to settle in. you start to long for a bit of rest for your bones and for your muscles.
I'd like to take a short rest before taking a long rest, if at all possible. Or I guess one can roll over into the other.
Sure.
Okay.
I say we. I think we should take one of the houses here and see if we can secure a safe place for the night. We'll leave in the morning.
That is smart. I agree with this.
Okay.
Whenever we do find shelter, not to jump ahead, but I'm going to start drawing up a legal contract.
You guys make your way to the front of the church. There are a number of different houses here. They all seem pretty much equivalent, so you pick one. You walk in, and you find modest arrangements, a couple of beds, mostly made of like packed straw, things of the sort. Yeah, get as comfortable as you can, and then you guys go to sleep.
Long rest. I mean,
Oni,
we'll like arrange a certain.
how
way.
many fingers do you have on one hand? There, it's 5 fingers.
4. And thumb.
Dude.
Okay, hold out your 4th finger.
Yes.
I'm going to give you my finger, pinky, and then we are going to swear these that you will never put your life in danger to protect mine.
I cannot swear to this.
Yes, you can, get me. Now it's official. You can never do that, and you are a man of honor and your word, right?
But I did not agree
But
to
you
it.
pinky wiggled me, and that's all that matters.
I don't understand this contract.
You don't understand a lot of things I do, but you have to know your word is honor. I go to bed. Leave me in there to contemplate what the fuck just happened.
You go to bed as
I grab one of my notebooks and I start writing down the event that just took place, and I'm going to revisit that as a logical problem later.
Okay.
I will revisit this.
I will come up to Oni and hit him with a rather short, just a simple contract with our agreement, already signed with my name in beautiful cursive.
I read it over. Is it basically what we agreed?
Yeah, it's a legit contract.
Okay, cool. I don't have pen with me right now.
Elegantly feathered pen.
long quill.
Oh, wait,
Yes.
no, I would have one because I just wrote shit down.
Yeah,
So I
you
do have
did.
one.
Yeah, you did.
Fine. So I'll pull out my pen.
Okay.
And it is not elegant. It's
Battered.
Dragon claw.
it's fine. You know.
He presses a little too hard and kind of causes a few scrapes and
Oh,
tears.
no, that's not right.
Perhaps out of anger.
One moment. I pull out my notebook again, and I put the paper on the notebook. And I do it on there. And it's obviously not as pretty, but it looks nice.
Pleasure doing business with you, and I'll roll it up.
Okay. So do you all
Yep.
find rest?
We arrange for watches.
I want to do one more thing. I pull out my origami dragon,
Okay.
and I just whisper it. Today I tricked everybody. And then I go to bed.
Okay.
For me, knowing, are we in 2 separate rooms, us and us?
Yeah, what do we find?
Separate.
Whatever you want.
I assume there's just like a 1-room hut.
It's sort of. There's kind of like a blocked off kitchen area, and there's
Yeah, we just
kind of a makeshift wall.
find whatever.
It's kind of like an open plan.
We will set up for watches then. I will take first watch.
Okay.
And
I'll take second, I guess.
on my watch, I will cast Snare on the inside of the door where someone would come in typically.
Okay.
And that's it.
Cool. Take a moment.
I'll take third watch.
Okay, so Oni takes his first watch as you all go to sleep. Nothing uneventful happens. Who takes the second watch?
My God.
God.
As he starts to take the watch, I warn him, do not go to entrance. I cast a spell. It will trigger if someone invades.
Thank you. Appreciate it, mate.
Take your watch. Nothing happens.
I sleep
So
by
is
Riley.
Felix the last watch?
Yeah.
Your third watch. No?
Are there 4 2-hour increments or no?
So you would have the last one if you want to take it.
I'll take it, whatever.
Felix, you take the third watch. Nothing happens. Go back to bed. Riley, you take the fourth watch. And at the end of your watch, you can see the sun starting to come up over the horizon. The black sky turning to blue, turning to orange, turning to yellow. And as you're watching the sunrise, Felix, you become restless in your sleep. You begin to hear a number of voices shouting in agony. Some of them are crystal clear in pitch and tone. Others seem more distant. And it's a cacophony of voices. No images, but just voices. And to the point where you bolt awake and you're dripping in sweat. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Ooh,
8.
8.
Oh, wait, no, sorry. 5.
5.
rough.
You wake up panting. And you just feel like the rest you had didn't quite settle in. As the voices fade from your memory. As you wake up with a point of exhaustion. And that's where we're going to end it for tonight.
Woo!
With our 4 companions inside their hut, finding various stages of sleep. And outside, the wolf, on its haunches, looking outwards, and then looking inwards, curiously, continuing to watch the 4 companions.
Nice.
And that was our first session.
Woo!
Entitled Being Watched.
I would
Nice.
like to make the statement for everyone at the table and anybody who might have stuck around. These roles do not represent me. Okay?
If there's anyone still out there, thank you for joining us.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
Like, you are legendary. At that
We
point.
hope you
DM
enjoyed it.
inspiration.
Yes.
Big thanks to Sirenscape again for letting us use their music. Really feel like it set the tone and the atmosphere.
Oh, yeah.
Check them
really
out.
Really appreciate it.
Another shout out to our artist Ben Noir for doing our logo, which again just adds that little extra flavor
Badass.
to
Just
what we're
look at
trying
it
to
right
do.
down there.
And again, to just reiterate, thank you to everyone that tuned in, part of it, all of it, whether live or checking it out in the future.
Right.
Glad you can make it. Hope you enjoyed it.
Let us know what you thought.
Let us know what you thought. Reach out on social media.
Legends Die Live across all media platforms.
Yeah.
Twitter, Instagram.
Links in the description.
Yeah, there you go. And we have our website.
Yeah, the website has all the links.
Okay.
Gotta drop that accent, y'all.
She made.
We're gonna switch this to the holding screen.
Okay.
But we'll check the Twitch feed to see if any of you are still lingering around.
Yeah, I think we might be hopping on Discord. Are we doing that?
Are we doing that
still?
tonight?
Are we?
I don't know if it's set up yet.
We can hop on the Twitch chat for a few minutes and
Cool.
go from there.
Cool.
Decide from there.
We'll figure it
Yeah.
So,
I don't think
Alright.
anybody's on the Discord.
Thanks, everyone.
good night.
Bye.
Good night.
Thank you.